or anything. He just was in a rock band.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this Roll20 Con um, special one-shot of that D&D podcast. We're playing Tales from the Loop tonight, which, in case you can't tell by the egregious use of color, is set in the 1980s, which also had an egregious use of color. My name is Andrew Otway, and I will be the GM tonight. And I have this lovely cast of characters with me, with whom I often play games. And let's introduce ourselves. Let's go left to right and roll 20.
Hey, I'm Jordan, and I will be playing the part of the popular kid Jen Morrison, who is totally not the reason her parents are getting divorced.
I mean, yeah. Let's start
say.
happy. Oh, God.
Yeah. I am Jonathan. I am playing character yet to be determined at this point in time. I'm sure it'll be something awesome and 80-ish.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Tonight I will be playing the part of Norville Shades Walker, a recent transfer student who generally keeps to himself, does the computers and comics and geekery thing. So,
Good stuff. So there's a few things about Tales from the Loop that are fairly unique so far as I can tell in tabletop gaming. For one, everybody plays quote-unquote kids. Their kid, with a capital K, has a playbook, essentially, or a type, which falls into sort of any number of 80s stereotypes. There's the popular kid, there's the computer geek, the bookworm, the hick, the jock, the rocker, the troublemaker, and the weirdo.
mm-hmm.
And sort of similar to Blades in the Dark, each of those have different strengths and different actions they're less good at. You assemble a pool of dice, you roll them, and any sixes count as a success. In all but the most extreme cases, one success is all you need to actually get what you're looking for. And then additional successes buy you additional good stuff. So like if you roll really well on force, you can choose to never again need to roll to do that thing you just accomplished. Because you've solved it. Good job. So yeah. And the gang of kids have a hideout, which I cannot cause mayhem or trouble in whatsoever. And my NPCs can't even find it unless they're explicitly shown it by one of the kids. Also, the kids cannot die per the rules, which, I mean, that's a choice I agree with, because this isn't really about that.
Killing kids is awful. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, kids. So yeah. So far it sounds like we've got a popular kid and a computer geek who are mostly done, and then one yet to be determined as well.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to start with the bookworm.
Okay.
Only like 50% because it's the first one in the book.
Two nerds and the popular kid. Woo!
Awesome. So while John's getting that squared away, George, do you want to tell us a bit about Jen?
Yeah, so she's not actually from Ottawa. She is from Lindsay, and she moved here to stay with her aunt while some things are getting settled at home. And she's trying to see if she can make it into the popular kids' inner circle at this school. And I guess...
you already have.
Oh, I see. Okay. There's also that novelty of being the new kid.
Yeah. Well, and you're from where all the good like ice cream comes from, and dairy product, I guess. Yeah. There's trees and rocks in Lindsay as well.
Look at those trees and rocks.
And rocks and trees.
Mm-hmm.
So her iconic item is a diary where she keeps everyone's secrets. Like, she loves talking to people and just finding out about their secrets.
Awesome.
And hoards them like a secret dragon.
And your problem is the divorce that's ongoing?
Yeah. It is totally 100% my fault. I'm sure of it.
So Jen is 110% sure of it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I might have accidentally told my mom that I saw my dad, like, calling another woman while we were out doing...
You saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus.
Well, that's a whole different problem.
The divorce is still my fault. But beyond that, she actually likes finding some peace and quiet from it all. My drive, it's a relief to get away from the burden of popularity.
Oh, nice.
And my favorite song is Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics.
You said it.
I know.
Good. Yeah, I should probably specify. So Tales from the Loop, as I mentioned earlier, is set in the 80s and everybody plays kids. There's 2 default settings right out of the box, one of which is, I believe, in Sweden?
Yes, it's a set of islands just outside of Stockholm.
Okay.
What I read.
Awesome. And then the other one is Boulder, Colorado, but I said nuts to both of those.
Actually, Boulder City, Nevada.
Oh,
is
my bad.
setting. Pedantry.
It totally changes everything.
I mean, this is a tabletop game. Pedantry is to be encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said nuts to both of those, and why not set it in Silicon Valley of the North, a city that I have been to all of twice. I mean, I wasn't going to set it in my hometown of lovely Aurelia, Ontario, because it would break immersion instantaneously. Anyways, yeah. So Ottawa in the 80s had a burgeoning tech center. There's actually like a proto-internet setup called NABU, N-A-B-U, which I found out about while doing research for this, which is kind of really cool.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a happening spot. And yeah, I've decided that this is set in January of 1986. So if everybody can set their references to be no later than 1986, and I don't really care beyond that, so long as you get it in the right year or earlier. And
Try.
I also have a song list that I didn't bother vetting, so. So Matt, let's how about your computer geek?
So Norville, he's called Shades because he wears glasses and the other kids make fun of him for it, of course, because it's that time. He is also a transfer in from out of town, but he is actually one of the students coming in from the United States. His dad moved up here for work, working in one of the tech centers or one of the companies over in town, and so he's got that going for him or against him.
Mm-hmm.
As a strike one. And so since he's moved out and doesn't have that many friends, he's kind of inward on himself, kind of turned into going for the games and books and computer stuff as he can learn.
Well, and Dad probably brings home some fancy tech stuff.
Oh yeah, like they're actually kind of out of the ordinary in the sense that they have, an actual computer at the house.
Yeah.
To mess around with, and he.
Well, and it has like a lightning quick 357 megahertz processor and.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! And someday I hear we might even get 56K.
Oh, jeez.
Blazing fast. Let me tell you. Yeah, he is the envy of all geeks who can hear with an earshot. His main problem is unfortunately that she doesn't know he exists. Who she is, we'll probably find out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because There is some lady that he has his heart set on at this point. And of course, his favorite song is the recently released "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" from Tears for Fears.
Like, I just want to point out that I have a list of song touchstones to call on for when I'm setting scenes and whatnot, and those are both on them on the list. So
You can't do 80s without either of those songs. Like,
no,
just flat
exactly.
out.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jonathan, how's the bookworm coming along?
I'm coming along here so far. I'm pretty sure he's William. I really don't know his last name yet, but everybody calls him Billy, and it's super annoying.
So he prefers William?
Yeah, he will always introduce himself as William, but everybody calls him Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, the youngest one, I just put him right at 10 because he's one of those annoying, precocious little kids.
I think that does make you the youngest, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still working through what I've got so far. I totally know that he has an encyclopedia, and he thinks that makes him awesome.
I want to give your character a noogie. This is perfect.
Just kind of the intent. So I haven't gotten to the interesting things yet with the problem or stuff like that. Problem. Wow, that first one is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
first
one
one is nobody tells me how my dad died, which that's some shit.
I was looking at Bookworm, and that had some serious consideration for me on there. I was like, oh.
I mean, all three of them are really bad. Like, nobody tells me how my dad died. My sister is really sick. That weird man is following me.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, yeah, this shit is real.
Oh, hey, it's a mic.
Hey!
A wild mic appears.
Let me see if I can.
Joe said it happened when we switched to the 5-photo format.
Yep. I'm not good at this. Okay, we're making noise
Oh
now.
shit.
I had us all muted.
Oh.
Hi, everybody! Welcome back!
Yeah.
That's us.
Hey everybody, welcome to this. I'm gonna edit the crap out of this episode of That D&D podcast. We're playing a one-shot of Tales from the Loop. This is all going to serve as introduction, and all that interesting conversation we just had in the last 22.5 or basically 22 and a half minutes is null and void, so that's fun. We're playing Tales from the Loop, and please pardon our mess.
So the quick 30-second catch-up is, hi, everybody, I'm Mike. You might know me from not every other stream, like half the other streams, Mike Jaddox and Berard. I'm going to be playing a younger on the spectrum lady troublemaker by the name of Molly. She threatens people with chains because daddy hits her when he gets drunk. Or no, that's too dark for 80s.
I mean,
That's like on the darkest end of the spectrum. That's as dark as you go.
Yeah.
I feel less bad about mine now.
Most of my shit runs dark, guys. Sorry.
I do too. It's like,
You're not
her
Mike J.
problems
Happy Son, Berard.
Right. I was Jay Happy Son, right? I'd have like short blonde hair, and I'd be like popping bubblegum or something. So dad drinks a lot. I'll do. My friends are what. My friends and what we do is the only thing not broken in my life. The one thing, choose one to make up on your own pride. I stood up to the teacher.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that sounds like Molly. Relationships with the kids. So we've got Alexia is the popular one.
Yeah.
DA is the computer geek.
Bookworm.
He's the bookworm.
And Shades is the
Computer geek.
computer geek.
So the Shades nickname is ironic because Shades is the
like Coke bottle glasses wearing nerd.
They call him Shades
Gotcha.
to tease his giant glasses.
Yes.
So I look up to Jen. I am so I'll do anything for her.
Oh, jeez.
So Shades is the computer guy and DA is the bookworm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, computer guy thinks he's better than the rest of us, and bookworm knows what I'm going through. I have no idea why the bookworm think what I'm going through.
Well,
Like-
nobody will tell me why my dad died.
Okay, so instead of that, I'm going to pretend like you're my younger brother.
Yep. How old is Billy?
Billy is 10.
Okay. Is it
Molly,
three 10-year-olds hanging out with the 14-year-old from out of town?
Shades is 12,
Okay. That's
and
better.
he's also from out of town. What's that?
What's the youngest you can go? Is 10 the youngest you can go?
10 is
Yeah.
the youngest you can go. Which has the mechanical effect of giving you more luck and less other stats. You can spend
I'll
one
do
luck to
11,
reroll.
and I'm going to act like I'm Billy's bigger brother or big sister.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, that's dark. We're going to go with. I want to know why the priest has explosives and why his clothes are so filthy.
Yep.
Because that sounds like a new thing.
Let me just add someone to a list of characters that y'all can't see.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have characters to throw on there for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and my teacher, Neil, is the only teacher I've ever liked, and now he's in the hospital and he won't wake up from whatever nightmare he's having.
Holy
He
shit.
encouraged,
Yeah,
He-
yeah.
he encouraged me to draw, which
Like,
is like
draw
the one
your
thing that I
feelings?
like. Yeah,
Good
Oh
lord.
my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Yeah,
was
this
that?
game,
Sorry?
don't pull no punches.
my teacher Neil.
Okay. Any idea on a last name for Neil?
Um,
I can come up with something. We can move on.
Camp Bloom.
Can't Bloom.
Camp Bloom. KAMPBLOOM. Or something Canadian.
No, that's fine. Neil Kemp Bloom, art teacher. Cool. God.
And believe it or not, the school psychologist is my anchor.
Okay.
No, I
But-
believe it.
But
So the anchor's
Um,
who you go to, like, to heal the harm that happens to you, basically.
can they be writing a book?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So like I go to them for help,
Yeah.
and they believe that they're like it's like
They're
it's
totally...
a very savior complex thing.
They're totally helping you. They're just also writing down everything
Right.
Oh,
because they're going to publish
Right.
and get out of this high school, like,
Jerk water. thing.
whatever thing that they're in, and like they're gonna make it big at Sick Kids in Toronto.
Yeah.
That got fucking dark. Does anyone
feel
want to
this.
lighten the mood?
okay.
So in my sketchbook that I will never tell Jen that I have
Yeah.
is I have books like sketches of Jen because that's like who I want to be when I grow up.
My thing is about collecting secrets from other people.
This game is really good.
Probably my relationship with Molly is like she is freaky, but I like it.
Yeah, that seems right. That puts me as Molly. It's actually really easy for me with the relationships I have. Molly is obviously they treat me bad, but I won't sink to their level.
Okay.
Jen is we're different but still friends.
There's a knife twist at the end of that.
Wow, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be that doesn't know I exist one.
No, that's my
That's
my
the
problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
This is our relationship definition, and that's
Yeah.
why it makes it even worse.
Okay, so tell me what it was again.
We're different but still friends.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
And then of course William is we're best friends.
And you actually call them William and not Billy.
Well, yeah, I respect him.
Okay.
You know, even though he's still a dang kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're-
I have to align some of these here. He is my competitor.
Who is?
Yeah.
Shades.
Okay.
So, he's viewing it as just friendship and stuff like that, whereas, I'm trying to demonstrate that clearly, he's the only one who pushes me.
Yeah.
It's a friendly rivalry, basically.
All right. And then, well, with Molly, all right, Mike, are we talking literal siblings? I'm cool with that.
No,
No? Okay.
no, but Molly has effectively adopted you.
you.
In her mind. Whether or not that is actually like a nice and pleasant thing is up to you.
She probably like cuts your vegetables and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, and it's entirely possible that like she's not.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna change one thing here. Well, all right, it's still kind of 80s-ish, but nobody tells me how my mom died. My mom was a career woman. Maybe she even worked at the Loop.
Yep.
But she's gone now. And kind of looks at Molly as a surrogate for that, and I will make her love me. But not like romantic love.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
no.
That's fine.
No, but
no,
that's
that works. Like,
that's
No.
still real fucked up.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
holy crap, man.
You're a fucked up group of people. Good job.
And I think with Jen, I'm gonna kind of the last one here is we are siblings and friends. I'm gonna change that to we are cousins.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm gonna change mine to that.
I don't think they have to be the same.
No,
between
they
both
don't.
of us.
No,
No, they
But-
should actually be different because it's how you view the relationship that the two of you share.
And because you're like 4 years older than I am, I think.
Yeah.
So like maybe like you babysat for a while before my family moved out here or something like that, or like we just see each other during the summers. And anyway, you're like one of the big kids and looked up to you.
Maybe when I came over here for like the summer, before I moved here, I did used to babysit you.
Okay. What else do I need? Oh, I gotta find an anchor.
Yeah, and Jen, do you have your relationships sorted out?
So Molly, she is freaky, but I like it.
Yep.
Billy, I used to babysit him during the summer.
Mhm.
And Shades, I know he loves me.
Yes.
oh, oh,
I saw that sitting there.
oh, this is gonna hurt. This is
It
gonna hurt
it
so
was-
bad.
I saw
Literally
that
the first relationship.
It's
So-
it's sitting there like a loaded fucking crossbow, just quivering with potential.
Oh, so Mike, you weren't here when we were doing it, but Jen's problem is her parents are getting divorced and she's 110% sure it's her fault. Because she collects secrets and she accidentally collected some secrets about her parents.
Accidentally, right? That's in quotes,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Accidentally on purpose.
My parents were probably like snooping through my diary.
Oh god.
They found out, right?
That's totally
And
how
it's-
your mom
it's-
found out.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
And it might be a misunderstanding, but in the end, it turns out that it's not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good.
I just
and
see
now
things
you're
and I record them.
now you're in scenic Ottawa in
Yes.
winter.
Yes.
So yeah, it's we're in lovely scenic Ottawa. Those of you who've ever seen the hit 90s movie The Boondock Saints, you're familiar with the architecture of the city. Because that was shot in Ottawa, and you can very clearly see Canadian Parliament in a couple backgrounds of shots. Anyways, I digress. And yeah, it's winter. The Rideau Canal has frozen over, and people actually literally skate to and from work. It's kind of idyllic. The tech sector is booming. Nortel stocks are higher than ever, and they're sure to continue on uninterrupted forever. And yeah, a lot of the Loop and its technologies, which are probably located like outside of town, probably close to like Canada or something, still bring a lot of jobs to like the headquarters and whatnot in the bigger city. And yeah, we get a scene of each of you. We should actually figure out your hideout.
Yes.
Because yeah, you all have an awesome hideout, which is cool and sweet, and I can't do anything to you in it.
Okay, so how do we figure out the hideout?
The kids have a hideout together where they can be alone and safe. The players should agree on what the hideout is and where it is located. The game master may not put you in trouble when you're in the hideout, but you can put yourself into trouble there, for example, by arguing with another kid. You can heal your conditions in the hideout the same way as with using an anchor. This requires that 2 or more of the kids are present and that they are physically or mentally close to each other. For example, hugging, telling secrets or stories, or comforting one another. If the kids put themselves in trouble during the scene, they don't heal any conditions. All kids share the same hideout. So, I mean, you just have a sweet hideout in, like, the medium-sized town of Ottawa in the 1980s.
What do you think? Abandoned tenement building?
I was gonna say like someone's house, but like they moved away to go take care of like their old grandmother or something, and they never sold the place.
What about a water tower?
I was totally thinking the same thing.
Water tower? Okay.
Yeah, it's,
All
I
right.
don't know why.
I'm down for it.
That's really odd and specific, and the fact that half of you thought of that is really cool.
Jen and Shades, does that sound like totally too real?
Yeah, let's go
I mean,
for it.
I mean, it's empty, right?
No, it's
No, we
full
go
of water.
swimming in.
Have fun.
Yeah, it's just night swimming 24/7.
And like that stagnant ass water up a tower.
Yeah, no, sure. Abandoned water tower. That works.
That's kind of really cool. I'm even picturing like you have a really low key flag or something that you fly sometimes. Awesome.
Yeah, okay. Anything else about the tower that we should know, that we should put through, guys?
There's like a we figured out like there's like a pulley on the side that we use to hoist stuff up so that we don't have to carry it.
There
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
go.
say.
Okay. It's like a treehouse, but better.
Yeah.
You know, falling.
Exactly.
Because this one's totally metal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like a tree. Like this is what tree houses are for kids, and you're not kids anymore. You're all at least 10 years old.
Exactly. We're cool and mature.
We're practically teenagers.
Yeah. One
I'm
of you
probably
even is.
inwardly screaming.
Well, I mean, like everybody should have at least some amount of like attachment to the place.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could totally have posters of.
Mhm.
I assume like we've got like a small bookshelf and like some non-perishable snacks like Twinkies or something like that in there.
I probably have like a promo poster of the Labyrinth.
Oh yeah. You have like a few that are just like David Bowie in those gray pants.
Uh-huh.
Because
I'm
that was
still super salty that it came out a couple months after the dates.
Deadline.
I'm just saying it's like a promo poster.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's being
Yeah, that's
advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you steal those from the movie hall, or
No, but I know who did.
was
Was
it
it me?
Molly?
It was totally Molly. Molly did me a solid.
Yeah. Well, no, you probably like mentioned something offhand one time, and Molly's like, "I would kill for you."
Yeah. Oh god. No, I was probably just like talking about David Bowie as we're walking by the movie theater.
Rip. Here you go.
Yeah, like Molly probably busted out the glass and took the poster and brought it to you.
She takes the chain and just smacks it.
But not like at the time. She came
Right.
back for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you have that. We might keep like some gear up there, like clothes or something like that, extra clothes to change into.
Hmm. Oh, one of the reasons I probably initially went out there is because my drive is to like it's a relief to get away from the burden of popularity. I probably went there to go hide from the other popular kids.
Literally, just get away from it all.
Yeah, just like I'm a popular kid that's also an introvert.
Nice.
Everybody's gonna recharge the batteries once in a while.
Yeah.
So, do any of you have siblings?
Not anymore.
That's just the Dories. No. Jen is an only child. Which is probably why she likes having Molly tag along with her.
Shades has a baby brother. Like he's probably like 4 or 5,
Okay.
and so his mom's taking care of him at home constantly and doesn't have time.
What does Shades think of them?
So annoying, always getting underfoot, and they rip up the books.
Can I suggest something?
Uh,
Jen probably really likes your little sibling and says that every time she goes to talk to you.
Oh, Jesus.
and
Good
so
call.
She asks about your little sibling all the time.
so he
Pretends
and
to
it's the thing of like, oh gosh, the stupid kid, but it's also the thing of, it's little brother. I gotta take care of him to a
Yeah.
certain extent.
That's so sweet.
Oh.
So it will be that time where like once every couple weeks it'll be like, oh no, I'll totally take the little squirmy one down to the kids the playground or whatever. Even though it's like I'm gonna be miserable for the next few hours.
What are
there's
little siblings for? Asks the youngest of 5.
Yes, you are.
Jen, in what way has your problem gone from bad to worse lately?
I probably accidentally told a secret someone else told me at school, and then they like nailed in. Yeah, your parents probably are getting divorced because of you.
Nice. So yeah, like just someone precision got under your skin.
Yeah.
Awesome. Molly, what does your room look like?
I actually I sleep in the front half of the trailer that we live in.
Yeah.
So it's the couch that that's like directly in the main room next to the table that's got like a couple trashy novels on it.
Awesome. And Billy, what makes you angry?
Ooh. Well, being called Billy. Come on. William!
No, wait, Billy the Kid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna say like and stuff to me because I'm a kid. Like I'm not gonna understand. Of course I'm gonna understand. Come on, I am way smarter than most of these people.
Awesome. All right, and as a group, why does Roll20 stop? Stop resizing my text. Who wants to be in the gang and isn't?
So like a random NPC?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Kevin.
Why is Kevin
Who's
not
Kevin?
Kevin is someone who
I think he's. I was gonna say I think he's a jock, and that's most of the reason all of us don't like him.
Yeah.
Nice. Do
Like,
all
he
of
wants
you
It's his fault though.
do all of you not like hockey? Is that like one of the things
Exactly.
that brings you
That's
together?
exactly it. He's on the school hockey team.
Oh yeah.
Because of course he is.
No,
and he wants to be with Jen. That's the only reason he wants to be in. It's like no.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. So like I pretended to be into hockey at one point because I wanted to learn more about his secrets.
Oh Jesus. Wow,
But-
you're straight up Machiavellian for a 14-year-old. God.
Oh, but no. Yeah, I can't give him the slip now. Or I probably even would have liked him if it weren't for this thing. Like, I don't know. He will not shut up about hockey. Like, if he talked about anything else, maybe.
Did he buy you tickets for like your 1 month anniversary? And,
no, it was it was to an OHL game where he was playing, like the Ontario Hockey League. I really hope that existed in 1986.
No, my very similitude.
Hockey has existed in Canada since the dawn of time. You should be fine.
Yeah, I mean the Sens didn't come about until like '96 or something. So you don't even have a hockey team locally right now. You got the Winnipeg Jets, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and Des Habitants.
Oh God.
But no, the OHL totally existed in '86. So you're fine.
Maybe they came to town for an exhibition.
Oh, and I bet Shades probably like comforts me when I complain about Kevin.
Oh yeah.
He does.
I'm gonna pull on those heartstrings.
Like, we're gonna get to the point where there's gonna be like the shrine in his room. Awful.
Got a lock of her hair.
No,
No.
At one point, Shades like tries dressing up like David Bowie.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you went for Halloween?
No, that's his next Halloween.
Yeah, next Halloween.
Yeah.
Because the movie will be out by then.
And what aren't you talking about?
Me?
Great.
Just as a gang, what is the gang not talking about? Let me just mute Mike real quick.
I feel like, what shouldn't we talk about? I feel like we shouldn't talk about that thing we found out in the woods.
A teacher from the middle school was seen putting something in their car.
So Ontario is unique in that it just has elementary school and high school. So high school is 9 through 13 at this point in time.
I think it's the same thing over here. I just keep forgetting.
Yeah. So there is no middle school.
Okay. An elementary school teacher then.
Although I think at 14 you're the only one in high school, Jen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think having you all in the same school might be better, so we might bend the laws of Canadiana and have you all in middle school together.
Like anybody knows the rules of Canada anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. Although apparently if you die in Canada, you die in real life.
That's just a myth.
I mean, it could also be that Jen really misses a lot of stuff about elementary school, so that's why she's hanging out with them and hiding from.
Well, yeah, mom and dad were together back then.
Yeah. Reminiscing. This is getting a little too real for me.
Awesome.
Yeah, elementary school was seen. Like teacher was putting something in their car. I don't know what.
Stuffing something in their car.
That was probably the math teacher, Ms. Henderson.
This is probably fine.
Yep.
Seems all right.
Okay, and so nobody talks about weird Ms. Henderson, the math teacher.
She was probably the reason why there are like, how many watermelons can you fit in the trunk of a car?
But there has to be a reason that we're not talking about it. Like, we're uncomfortable talking because, like, she did something nice for us, and now she's gone or something bad happened, and we're avoiding the problem. Right? It can't just be like,
she's definitely like one of your weirder teachers.
Yeah, it's because like, why don't we talk about it? That's kind of the problem.
That's a good yeah.
Well, like, all right, so we go around and like investigate things and stuff like that. So I think she overlooks some of the stuff we do.
Okay.
Like past stuff.
Mike, is that Molly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I will adopt her. Just like you adopted Billy.
Yeah, we got this like chain. I think Molly's 12 now. Billy's 11, or Billy 10.
Billy's 10.
Billy's 10.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's why they call him Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
That's rude. He wants to be William. I mean, just call him that. Come on, guys.
William.
It's so hard to because I used to babysit him in the summer.
Not a kid anymore.
That was like 2 years ago. Come on.
It was forever ago.
Awesome. Cool. So to start off the session, and I think just campaigns in general, everybody gets just a scene where they're at home and they've got, they're probably heading out to school in the morning or similar. Does anybody have a scene they'd like to play out getting to school and that sort of thing?
I still have to do attributes.
Okay. Yeah, we can totally take some time and figure out everybody's character gubbins if we're still working on that too.
Got mine together.
Oh,
I mean,
I think mine's mostly right, yeah. Oh, I forgot we can talk about my relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put those? Just with the ones with the NPCs.
Okay.
And
NPC relationships, yeah.
yeah, there we are. I close the character sheet. What am I? Crazy. I was saying I was really good friends with the school librarian, as would be totally expected.
Yep.
But she just disappeared at one point, and we're not really certain what happened there. I'm really certain that Jeffrey knows more than he's saying, and Jeffrey's the weird janitor of our school.
Awesome.
And then there's Gary. Actually, I think I'm going to change that. Ooh, do I want to change that to Kevin? Because that would make it make a little bit more sense. Was in my class. Actually, he's not in my class. I picture him as being older because he's the whole hockey thing. Someone was attacked by something. Where the heck? Coming home from school, and everybody thinks it was werewolf, but I can't believe that. That's crazy and ludicrous. Werewolf.
That actually dovetails terribly nicely with one of the ones I have. My friend Leanne told me strange creatures moved into the cooling towers. She thinks they're aliens.
Moved into the which?
The cooling towers.
Oh, okay.
I assume the cooling towers of the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And then
I'm just
the
gonna
other
leave
one.
that as Gary.
And then the other one is
Gary is that guy who was attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking it'd be cool to make it Kevin as well, but I don't think that really fits.
Maybe that's why he's so damn good at hockey.
Because all the running from werewolves.
Yeah.
the other one that I've got, the other NPC one. Throw another wrench into things. My friend Elizabeth built a program that cracks radio codes, and we sometimes listen to scrambled communications. We've heard some guys with fish names have started referring to her mom as one of the targets.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry, did you say fish names?
Yes.
Yeah, so like cod and...
Like haddock
Yes.
and bream?
And trout and steelhead.
Jesus. Sorry, who was this? This was Elizabeth?
Yes, my friend Elizabeth.
Okay, good.
We work on computer stuff together.
Awesome. Oh, God.
You're welcome.
No. So Elizabeth totally has a crush on Shades.
Oh,
And Shades doesn't know.
Oh.
God. This is so good. Teenage Drama Simulator, the game. With a 1980s color palette and pastiche. Cool.
Oh boy.
So yeah, how does Molly get to school in the morning? Mike, like walk us through a morning of Molly's.
So first Molly gets up from her computer and she shuts the laundry room door.
Yep.
Because the dryer is loud. So Molly wakes up before her dad every morning because she cooks him scrambled eggs.
Well, and he's hungover.
He's hungover and he doesn't wake up. And if she doesn't, if she wakes him up with food, he's less likely to
be a
mad.
drunk, abusive asshole.
Right. So she wakes up like 2 hours before school. Like she she never, the curtains are always drawn so sunlight shines in her face as she wakes up. She makes scrambled eggs for her dad, and she like opens the door to his room and just leaves him there and then leaves.
Yep.
And she walks, and they're in like a trailer park, like way, not super far away, but like far enough away that it takes like a long ass time to get to school.
I mean, you probably have to catch a bus to get there in any reasonable amount of time.
Okay. She should take a bus, but a lot of the time she just walks.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, yeah, like that's part of like half an hour is spent making scrambled eggs and preparing them just so for Dad. Wow, that's fucking bleak.
Like I'm
Right.
seeing this as the movie intro, and gosh, that's just
That sets
Oh,
a
she-
that sets a
she-
tone.
she catches the bus when she has enough beer cans that she can recycle for bus fare.
Yeah. Well, and like the bus driver probably lets you on like twice as often as they should, or like your transfer from yesterday is still good today.
Right, and neither of them talk about it.
Yeah.
Like she just like hands the ticket back to him and he takes it.
Yeah. And like pushes the override button or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
come on, this is 86.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no override button.
Yeah.
There's like
There's-
those things that they put the change in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, I don't know, I was driving only so many people this hour, not like
Yeah. Well, and like nobody would
And
give him
when
a
she's
hard
not
time.
looking. When she's not looking, he throws in the nickel. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
And
That's really sad and really heartwarming at the same time.
yeah, and she like is there like a playground at this elementary school, right? Because this is like they're like sixth graders, fifth graders.
I think we decided to say fuck it, and it's just like a middle school. So
All right, so
it's-
they're at like some sort of school, and
Yeah.
there's got to be like some sort of like swings or something.
there's totally like a greens and a quadrangle, and like there's probably a neglected like set of swings because I mean most of the kids are too old for it, so the school doesn't really prioritize it.
Oh shit!
And that janitor Jeffrey Oldfellow is just kind of a tool about fixing them. Like it's always I'll get to it next week.
Well, no, she's always trying to fix the swing,
Yeah.
and that's where like every morning when people get there, that's where she is.
Fixing the swing.
She's on the swing, and then every time it breaks,
Yeah.
she goes back out and fixes it again.
You get to school this morning and the swing is actually broken. Do you want to give me a tinker to see if you can fix it?
Is that a yes? I probably need some sort of attribute for that.
Tinker is, let me see if I can find it here.
It's a skill. Yeah, it is
Tinker
a tech skill.
tech.
Right.
Mhm.
So Molly is 11, so I get to divide 11 points between all 4 attributes.
Yep. And I think you need a minimum of one in each.
Yes.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna go 4, 3, 4, 1 for Molly. There's a
For
12.
those of you playing the home game, in order, that's 4 body, 3 tech, 4 heart, 1 mind, which is
That's 12. So it's 4, 3, 3, 1.
okay.
Body, tech, heart, mind.
God.
And so how many points do you drop for skills? Is that like a thing that happens?
I think
10,
that's
10 static.
It's
10.
10?
I think it's
10
10.
you can't-
Yeah.
It's 10
Distribute
total.
10 points
You can
among your
work-
skills. You may take up to 3 levels in any of the 3 key skills of your type. And the key skills for Troublemaker are Force, Sneak, and Lead.
Yeah.
Force is Body. I'll take 3 for there. Sneak is
Probably
Body.
body again.
And Lead is Heart.
Heart. You can only have one in the other skills.
Yeah.
But I can
Oh,
have
yeah,
up to
left
3 in
anyway.
those, right?
You can have up
Yes.
to 3 in Force, Sneak, and Lead.
Okay. So I'm going to take a point of Tinker, a point of what's move is like running and stuff, right?
Move
Mhm.
is like defy danger and prowl and stuff like that.
Okay. What's contact?
I think contact is like, hey, I know these people. Like I know someone who's like this.
All right, I'm gonna take a point of charm then.
Yeah, that.
So two sneak, 3 force, 1 move, 1 tinkered, 1 charm, 2 lead,
Nice.
1 success.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you're totally able to fix it in time. Basically, if you'd taken much longer, people would have like shown up and been like, "Oh, practicing to be a janitor."
And it's like it's a thing that really bothers her when it's not fixed.
Yeah.
It's representative of like all the shit that like falls down and falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Billy to her. If she can fix the swings, everything's gonna be okay. If Billy is happy, then she can pretend that she's happy too.
Yeah.
And one day she'll be like Jen.
Exactly. Yeah. Just that's totally the trajectory she's on. Awesome.
Jeez.
Does anybody have a scene to follow up that heartbreaker?
I'll try. God, I'm gonna. So, the alarm goes off, and Shades wakes up, fumbles for his glasses for a moment,
And
gets them on.
well, and then the world comes into focus.
Yeah, then he can see.
Well, like the camera watching the scene was out of
Yeah.
focus, and then like the glasses
as
go
he-
on and just
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Yeah. So he gets up, and it's kind of him getting ready for the day. Maybe it's just like after we have that bleak, repair thing where it's almost complete silence. We have probably some poppy music going on in the background. We hear it coming from like the radio downstairs as he comes down to go to do breakfast really quick before he catches the bus in.
when it's like Sugar O's flavor cereal.
Delicious Sugar O's. Some product placement. Oh man, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like Sugar Smack or something like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the good Canadian corn pops, the yellow ones that are like vaguely spherical.
Spheric-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he munches down on those and just kind of it's there might be some snatched adult conversation pieces that might be overheard, but doesn't really pay attention to them.
I imagine
Got
it's
other
Charlie
stuff.
Brown-esque, like it's womp 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 womp. Yes, mom.
Yeah, I'll be back. Yes, Mom, I'll be back. I'll be back after school. Don't worry. And then
She'd be like, "Hey, can I take, Gerald this afternoon to the playground or something?"
Yeah, I'll take Gerald after. I'll be back after school to take Gerald to the playground. Like he says, I'll do it, versus him.
Yeah.
He makes it seem like he was asked or something like that. No, I totally want to be seen with Gerald after school. And by that time, it's time to get out and get to school. That's the start. Maybe
Awesome.
get there a little bit early.
Yeah, you probably come in like right as Molly is just like taking her first swing on the swing.
How do you beat me here every day?
You sleep too long.
Do you get in the swing next to hers?
I'll try.
I mean, I imagine that like Molly fixed the set.
Okay. Yeah. Get in and just, give a few pumps. Why not?
Yeah.
Best exercise we'll probably get all day.
Billy or Jen?
So I see Billy getting up, and unlike Shade's house there, where there's just like a lot of adult conversation, it's really quiet. But like Billy's completely enthusiastic. Comes downstairs, cooks himself some Eggos. Definitely does some Eggos. He's kind of like
And maple
reading
syrup?
all the time. Yeah, well, I see him kind of like eating them dry because he's also reading at the same time.
Okay.
And that just complicates things, and you have to use like silverware and stuff like that.
Not really.
But like the house is empty, and he's just taking care of all his little stuff. On a little step stool maybe because he's still 10 and a little bit small. And he just gets ready to go and like gets himself out of the house with his dad having left a while ago. To go to his job early, and he just gets himself ready to go and he goes out the door. Again, mostly like reading through most of it, like a big backpack on, and
I'm imagining him walking down a street like reading.
yeah, like he's got a paperback in his hand, and he's kind of reading it as he walks down the side of the street towards the school.
Awesome. On your way, you probably pass that janitor who's like sitting on his front stoop and smoking.
Yeah, and like, well, I crossed the street at that point.
Okay. Nice.
The point before that block to cross the street over.
Yeah, you probably have it mapped.
Yep. Yeah, you got exactly how I have to do, to avoid that. Like, if he didn't live so close to the school, I wouldn't actually go on that road at all. But I mean, I'd have to go all the way around. It's just not reasonable.
Well, in this way, you still have to like cross a block the wrong way and then cross it back.
But it is probably a good precaution.
Do you want to roll me a sneak to see if you can get by unnoticed?
Without being glared at by this crazy thing. Okay. Did it do it? Did it do it?
Well, it rolled the thing, but you rolled a 2, a 1, and a 2. So probably just upon seeing you, like, I don't even think, like, he reacts, but, like, he knows not to say anything. Like, there's totally a tension there, and he just doesn't. Yeah. So he maybe, like, just puts down the cigarette and waves meekly. Or not even meekly, just, like, I have to acknowledge that
at that point, I start booking it. Like, when he notices me, I run,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Gotta get out of there.
Awesome.
You dang kid! Well,
Well, he's probably
There's something about this that feels
Go ahead.
Feels very 80ish to me. The kids, the creepy adult kind of looking at him, and then suddenly they run away. It feels like quintessentially 80s to me.
Oh yeah. There's a really cute conversation going on in chat. So if you're watching the video version of this, I highly suggest taking sort of splitting your focus there a little bit. Because I'm definitely not. I'm paying attention. Jen, why don't you walk us through like how Jen gets to middle school in the morning?
Okay, so I am already awake when my alarm clock goes off because I have to get ready.
Oh, yeah.
I have to. So I'm already up. I'm doing my makeup. Like I already washed my hair. I'm doing my makeup, listening to my Walkman. Like as just the alarm goes off, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to turn it off. I lean over, I turn it off, and I'm double checking for stuff in the mirror and I probably feel more easygoing about like showing up later because like my first class is like super easygoing.
Yeah. Or I mean like you're probably at the last year of middle school. Yeah. So you might even have like a spare first period.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So I can take my time. But I don't know. For some reason today I feel kind of apprehensive waking up early. That sort of thing.
Awesome. And yeah, I mean, like, you're 14 years old. There are totally expectations on you now.
Yeah.
The makeup and the hair. And
I also feel like the novelty of me being new is starting to wear off, so I feel like I have to try even harder. So, doing that, and then I'm out the door. I don't eat breakfast because I'm probably going to steal something from someone, like one of the popular kids at school in exchange for, like, I don't know, something I heard last week.
Oh, yeah, some juicy gossip or something.
Oh, man, you're totally the rumor mill of the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sink or swim, and it's like, okay, this new kid thing is going to wear off eventually. I don't want people talking about my parents getting divorced. So, deflect the attention.
You come in and at basically the same time, you see like Ms. Henderson basically like bringing a large sort of bag into the school. Like it's a pretty decent sized duffel bag from her car into the school.
Yeah. So, I mean, while I'm super gossipy to all the kids and stuff, I'm probably super polite to any adult, even if they give me the creeps. So I say good morning to her on my way in. But like that in that high octave, like an octave higher, polite way.
Give me a charm, I think.
Okay. That's great, because I have 3 charms.
Yeah, and probably a mountain of heart.
Oh, 0
wow.
successes. Wow, okay. Cool. This is fine.
Across 8 dice. Yeah.
My heart hurts.
So, I mean, here's how the resolution thing works.
Okay.
I'm not suggesting that you need to do this or anything, but
Yeah.
you have 1 point of luck for every year under 15 that you are. You can spend luck to re-roll your entire dice pool, or you can say, fuck that noise, I'm going to take a condition, and then you take one of the conditions, which are like angry, upset, angry,
Exhausted.
scared, exhausted, injured, broken. Broken is always the last condition that you mark, and you mark it after you've marked the other 4. At that point, everything you roll is a failure.
Okay.
Until you anchor, pretty much.
Yeah, until you get your conditions addressed.
And the luck is like a one-time thing.
Yeah. So you spend luck points 1 to 1 to re-roll them.
So
you can let this ride, or you can take a condition and explain how you're getting.
Which one?
Yeah, how you're angry or exhausted or etc.
Okay, I'm gonna go with scared.
Awesome. So yeah, take the condition and re-roll it. Every condition you have also removes 1 die from the dice pool that you roll.
Great. This is fun.
So across 15 dice, let's see if you can get a single 6.
So I roll.
So mark the condition and then roll.
Yep. Reroll or.
Yeah, just do the same roll again. There you go. Awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, she like essentially you were going to have startled her. But I think like she starts to react and then you get scared and then she's trying to calm you down. And she sets down like the duffel bag to be like, it's okay. And like hold her hands up sort of thing. Like, you know, it's fine. And you hear just like a bunch of glass clinking. Like a bunch of glass clinking. Like it's just a bunch of like bottles or something in that duffel bag. Like there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I probably like throw my hands over my face and I'm looking at the bag and I probably just say, I'm sorry, bye. And then like I run off to wherever I was going.
So you
I don't want to stay there.
You got additional successes, which means you can buy them from this list. If you look at Charmer, I'm just going to paste them in chat. But so you get to buy one of these. She keeps believing you.
Okay.
Which I don't really think that applies. Like you were just saying good morning and not scaring the shit out of her. You formed a lasting relationship. She will take risks to help you. She will try to persuade others to believe you. She's frightened, confused, or impressed, or she's infatuated.
I'm gonna go with I think confused is the right one here.
I don't know. Infatuating is kind of confusing.
I don't think the math teacher is infatuated with you.
Oh my god. Okay, so you have formed a lasting relationship.
Awesome.
And she's frightened, confused, or impressed.
You only get to pick one. It's each additional success. So which one of those 2 do you want?
You have formed a lasting relationship.
Awesome.
I don't know, maybe she feels like the need to walk on eggshells around me.
I mean, she probably like she thinks she scared you, and she did scare you. Like you are scared now. So maybe she thinks like I have to be like, you know, she's a sweet, delicate little flower, and I have to treat her that way, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is fine.
Yep. And then you make your way into class.
Yeah. Oh no, I probably have her later that day.
Oh, you totally do.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
Okay, this is fine.
Cool. Yeah. First period bell rings. So the 3 younger kids are all summoned indoors. Do any of you have the same class together? Like it's middle school, so I mean like computers might be like a generic class that they offer.
It would be like computers, Actually, yeah, there probably is a computers class, depending on what kind of school it is.
Well, like like this is the beating heart of
Yeah.
technology in Canada at this point.
Gotta
in
learn
time.
computers is the way of the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like 2 years ago, Research in Motion was founded, and they're developing the BlackBerry right now, sort of thing. Like, it's
Yep, the height of technology.
exactly. Well, like
Oh.
there's probably like a computer lab with 3 computers in it that are actually like networked together to this Nabu thing, which is like a proto internet. Effectively, Ottawa had
shit.
like a local scale internet,
Yeah,
where you could
Shades
download games and stuff.
Shades is absolutely in that computers class, if only so he can like tool around on Naboo.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Are they?
They weren't super unaffordable either. Like they cost the same or roughly the same as a Commodore 64 at the time. So I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. So you could have one at home.
He also probably they do have a computer at home because his dad has one for working on, but when his dad's not working, of course.
It runs spreadsheet. That's about it.
It does. It does. It's glorious. Like
Yeah.
you can do calculations on it. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't divide by 0.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, like, if you really know what you're doing, you can probably make it like play a real little chiptune music.
Yeah.
PC speaker.
He got it to run asteroids, actually.
You have like the trackball.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I think it's actually like the librarian sort of pulls double duty and also teaches like the computers class.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
Is computer just taught in the library?
Yeah. Basically,
It's a special section of the library.
Well, yeah,
probably.
and like trying to figure out how to teach it to kids is sort of like the latest and greatest innovation in education. Like this is cutting edge technology. How do we get it in schools and get kids exposed to it?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So who all's in computers with Doreen Chiptick?
No.
I think Billy would be.
Do you cut Molly?
I mean, if you cut Molly, you better not miss. No, Molly's at like shop.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Awesome.
And she takes home ec because Jen takes home ec.
You somehow like you charmed your way into like home ec 2 or something the same year that Jen's in. Like you skipped home ec 1.
Well, I cook scrambled eggs, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's basically 89% of home ec 1.
And so.
So yeah,
For very sad reasons.
yeah. So yeah, Doreen, starts off the lesson, and we finally got like our Naboo computers in, and they can connect to other computers that are like, they've got TV cables too, like it's coax that they run on, not telephone line. Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this was cutting edge shit. NABU. Mike, it's Naboo. Yeah.
Go away.
I will cut you. And yeah, so I mean,
Don't read
she's
chat.
so I've got it up on like the second monitor as well because I'm monitoring what the stream looks like and making sure I don't fuck up the sound again. So that's the only reason I'm reading chat. I swear to God. And she's probably like going off book when she's teaching you. Like she's kind of like that cool teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe she's teaching you how to make your own chiptunes or something.
There's probably that a little bit. Like Shades is following along with, but like in between like instructions and stuff, he'll like switch the programs over and be browsing on Naboo and just like reading whatever he can get his grubby little paws on. If there's like some like D&D discussion forum or something like that. He's on, like, reading about people's homebrews or whatever.
Nice. Yeah, do you want to give me program to see?
Yeah. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh crap! I don't have program. It's just sheer tech.
You're the
I'm
computer
not,
geek.
I'm not that kind of nerd.
Aren't you the computer geek?
Yes,
Okay.
but that's not my. I didn't take that one. I put my points into comprehend and calculate.
Okay.
So okay, let's see.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oof.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doreen, and she lets you call her Doreen. Like, she figures she's one of those people who, like, you're, grade 7 and 8. Like, you're basically adults now. You can call me by my first name. Like, she's like, I don't think Mr. Gygax's opus there is quite part of the curriculum, and, like, just pats you on the shoulder.
Yeah, he just goes stock still.
And I mean, if there were more than, like, 3 kids in this class, you would probably be being pointed and laughed at. But, like, does Billy play D&D?
I think Billy's at least read all of the books for D&D.
Okay.
Like, he's checked out the advanced edition Game Master's Guide
Exactly.
5 times.
Yeah. Read it cover to cover.
And not
Playing
just
it,
for
I
the
don't really
boobs.
see the point.
Oh, come on, it'd be so cool, guys.
So yeah, like, Kelly, who's in the other seat, because Shay's, I picture you sitting in the middle. She leans over and she's like, I like rangers. Or, like, I like elves. And then, like, just leans back. Oh, no, it's Elizabeth. It's totally Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. We should set up a game for this weekend or something. As he kind of goes embarrassed and switches back to working on programming the tune maker.
Oh, yeah.
He's sufficiently chastised in this.
Awesome. And so, like, about two whole seconds after you switched back to what you should be working on. I know, right, Mike? I need to stop reading chat. The vice principal walks in the room. And it's you dodged a bullet. It's a good thing. Doreen's not a hard ass. But she says, Ms. Chiptick, if you could, and sort of get over here sort of thing. And she's going to basically start chewing out Doreen for being too soft on you all.
Wow.
In front of, like, the class. Like, it's remarkably rude.
Oh. Like, feels like he should say something, but he's like, but it's an adult. I can't talk back to them. That's a bad idea. A terrible idea.
If only you had some way of telling Molly to come in and yell at somebody.
I know.
She's a great computer teacher. She's a great librarian. She's really nice and, knows what to get for the kids and that sort of thing. But
Are you gonna say anything, or are you gonna let this ride? You're not afraid of anything.
Ooh.
no, it's when shit hits the fan, I don't back down. Big difference.
Okay.
But
And what's Billy's pride again? Or William's pride?
William, yeah. He wants to be acknowledged,
Okay.
as being so smart and advanced. And this isn't the librarian that I liked. This is like the other librarian.
Okay.
I don't know.
It was my intention for them to be the same person.
Well, remember the one librarian disappeared.
Oh, okay. I thought it was disappeared and came back.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. No, that's totally fine too.
I could try and go for a charm. Try and sweet talk the vice versa. No. Miss
Chiptick.
Chiptick is a great teacher. She's teaching us a lot about how to use these computers. See this program I've been working on, and you'll show like the and show the like a chiptune, a small little chiptune tinny thing that he made.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a roll.
Okay, I actually have charm, so and it's in the heart.
Yep.
So. Okay.
Wait, do you only have 3 tech? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all I can have. Well, okay. I dumped body a little bit and upped my heart.
Okay. So I mean, you can have more in like the governing attributes. I think it's.
No, you can have up to 5 in any attribute.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just it's all limited by age, and I decided to try and round myself a bit.
Okay.
So. Oh, pardon. Okay. Big money. Why? Why?
Oh.
So you've got some luck, or you can take upset because what are the conditions again?
I'll use 1 luck on this.
Okay.
Just 1.
I think that's the limit, anyways.
I use 1 reroll per thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Let's try it one more time.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, what opening bars, like what opening 10 bars of a song have you programmed into this little computer?
What opening 10 bars?
Click.
Okay, hold on. I'll see.
Is it Sweet Dreams? Oh, Star
No, we
Wars.
have to. That stays for like.
Jesus,
no,
that's really
no.
loud.
You're absolutely right. It'll play the opening of Star Wars.
Good. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, like the yeah. So that plays, and you actually see Mrs. Cranderstronk, who is the vice principal, Cranderstronk. She actually she looks very confused because that's actually kind of cool. And she's never told any students, but you look at her. Probably the two of you look at her. Billy or William, I assume you're more familiar with the text versions of Star Wars and the expanded universe.
Really read the books, all of them.
Yeah.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
The 3 novelizations and Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
Yeah. And so yeah, she the two of you basically instantly have that flash of recognition of yeah, this is a Star Wars nerd. And so yeah, that seems to diffuse her. She's like, well, looks like you're not wasting everybody's time here, and then she sort of storms out of the library. And William, you're pretty sure that the previous librarian never would have let that shit fly. Stomping out of a library is just already rude.
It's distracting to people who are trying to read.
Exactly.
Do they not understand what a library is for?
Awesome. What's Molly up to is this home ec time, or is this
Shop?
Or is this shop?
Is Jen in home ec, or is Jen in something else?
I have first period free.
So it's shop.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's shop, and then you've got home ec. Good.
Right. Woodworking?
Yeah.
No. That's probably what she's doing. Or
Okay.
Yeah. She's Molly likes to make things that make her feel tough in shop. Not not like clocks and shit like that, but
Brass knucks.
Wooden knuckles.
but subtly, right?
I thought you were gonna say a mallet.
Yeah, I think she's made a bat.
Yeah.
Right. Or yeah, because they didn't really have baseball's not big in Canada, right?
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there is the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, we've got the Jays. We've got the Orioles still exist at this point, I think. Placehold.
And like, so like she's made a bat, but like the other thing she does a lot is she likes like metalwork stuff, not like folding and like pop rivets and shit like that. Like she's because that swing bothers her,
Yeah.
right? And something is coming and breaking the links of the chain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a thing that she's constantly like pushing in the back of her mind. And the shop teacher is probably the only one that kind of she gets along with.
Okay. What's their name? Actually, no, I'll tell you their name.
Okay, because all I could think of was strong bad, and that wasn't working. So
Mixed strong bad.
again, like it's another one of those teachers that gets you to call
Of the
them.
Ottawa mixed strong bads.
It gets you to call them by their first name. So it's Roderick or Roddy.
Jacques.
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 The teacher from Quebec.
Yeah, it's
Of course, the
Jacques.
shop teacher is French.
Or Guy. Guy. It's got like Guy, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah,
all of my relatives are named Jacques and Guy.
Guy is strong. It's Guy Persner, and like one of the things that he's actually like really careful not to do when anyone from administration is around. He and you like also sort of bond, like, or at least he thinks that the two of you have sort of bonded because he's a bit of a conspiracy nut. Like he's probably confided in you a couple times that like the government is out to steal his memories of baked potatoes, sort of thing. And like I'm assuming Molly has no idea what to do with that.
Right, but it's an adult paying attention to her.
Yeah.
In a good way, so
Yeah.
she doesn't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like, you know, you're like, you know, sometimes I like to break things, and he's like, yeah, I get that.
I get mad a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I get real mad. He also lives in like a trailer, but like a nicer one, like it's double wide or something.
Okay. Yeah. So like she was trying to fix something that had broken in the trailer, and she had no idea what she was doing.
Yeah.
And he like helped her out, and that's how they kind of coalesced.
Yeah. Or like you came in like super late one day or something, and he covered for you, and he was like, you know, what happened? And you just like vomit out this story of like the trailer caught fire or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, trailer fires, those are a thing. Here's how you deal with them.
Keep an eye on your baked potatoes.
Yeah. Don't let the goddamn government steal them.
Lives
why
out
he-
in the woods, makes all his own stuff.
That's why he lives in Ottawa, is so he can keep an eye on the government.
Right.
Yeah,
And but shop is the only class that she's on time to.
Oh yeah.
Don't live in a house, that's how they get you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't have a fixed address. That's how the government tracks you. Oh, Guy. I really like Guy.
So Guy's house is the big trailer down by the river.
Yes.
Down by the canal, yeah.
Right.
He skates to work, he doesn't own a car.
Okay, so my relationship with an NPC says my teacher is the only teacher I ever liked, and now he's in the hospital and won't wake up from whatever nightmare he's having. So let's have it be that teacher instead, the shop teacher that I really liked.
I thought
This guy
was...
that we just talked.
So, wait, he's in the hospital in a coma?
Oh,
I mean, you can have
Okay,
two
so
teachers that you like.
I can have two teachers that I've ever liked.
Yeah.
Is the only other teacher I have
Yeah.
liked.
There you go.
The other teacher I've ever liked. Okay. Yeah. All right. That works out nicely. Yeah. So and like I'm probably working on a project that Guy suggested.
Mm-hmm.
And it might not be weapon oriented or like something obviously destructive.
I think how your tinker is 1, like you've got a point in tinker.
I have a point in tinker and 3 points in tech.
I think he's teaching you how to pick locks. And totally is just like a... I think, yeah, like he hasn't told you that's what he's getting you to do. But he's like, you know, and this is like a puzzle and like, you know, feel for the tumblers sort of thing. I
Yeah,
think
I think that's right.
I think your shop teacher is teaching you to pick locks.
Okay.
What is this?
It's awesome, is what it is.
This is the most wholesome 80s movie
Oh, yeah.
ever.
I mean,
But like, is he going to ask me to do a favor for him later, where like the principal's office is locked and he needs his potatoes back?
I mean,
Maybe.
he probably talks no end of shit about Mrs. Cranderstrong, the vice principal.
Ugh.
Okay.
And like, she's the one you really got to watch out for. And like, does the like thing with his crazy eyes, and he like just.
So
reeks.
has she taken something from him?
I mean, do you want to roll charm? And see
Yeah.
if he'll
Well,
tell
so
you?
yeah, we can do that. But like, I'm angling towards breaking into the principal's office at this point in time to get something back for someone.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to suggest it. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that roll. That's 5-6-6-6.
Seriously, you got more in one roll than I did in 3.
I think that's more successes than have been rolled. That's as many successes as have been rolled entirely tonight. Okay. When you get... Okay. So yeah, he probably like... This is like between classes or something, and like the 5 minutes between classes. And he's like... She's definitely like up to no good. You can't trust him. Pretty sure her husband's like one of them senators up in Parliament. You can't trust government. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm gonna paste that charm list again, and you tell me which ones are now true, because you get 2 of these. There you go. You've formed a lasting relationship. They will take risks to help you. They will try to persuade others to believe you. They're frightened, confused, or impressed.
I'm gonna go with take risks to help me.
Okay. You get 2.
A lasting relationship, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Awesome.
Jen did that with her other teacher, right?
Yeah. Jen did that with the math teacher, who was carrying like 50 bottles of question mark.
So we're kind of building like this web of. So maybe okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay. So yeah.
Web of
and-
adults help us commit crimes.
So I mean, like, adults being helpful are fickle by default in this setting. So, I mean, take risks to help you and form a lasting relationship doesn't mean that they're always going to be there. Generally, you get to look out for yourselves. So, yeah, he's basically hasn't asked you explicitly because he knows better, and that's how they get you. But he is all but suggested that you break into the vice principal's office and just see what's up.
Well, it's not even that. Like he said, like, yeah, there's all that stuff going on.
Yeah.
And she took my favorite wrench.
She's definitely, yeah, like, she's probably got, like, his favorite tool set or something, yeah.
Yeah, like the Allen wrench that I really like is gone, and it's
the
probably
Robertson
her.
screwdriver set. He
Right.
doesn't have any of his Robertson screwdrivers anymore. She took all of them.
Right. So like after we have this conversation,
Mhm.
I casually leave.
Yep.
And I walk down the halls as if no one's going to stop me because they're not going to.
Mhm.
Because that would be dumb for them.
Mhm.
And I go to the principal's office, and I just try the door. Like I try to just walk right in.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. And I basically like go to her desk where where she put my slingshot that one time that I took to school, and she took it.
Okay.
And like I look under the table for like a key or whatever, and I start like going through her stuff.
You're just going to, like, toss the room?
Well, I'm gonna go into the drawer where she confiscates stuff first.
So the first thing you notice is that, like, actually, on top of her desk, like, on top of a couple sets of books, is a sweet set of aviator sunglasses. and there's like a post-it note on them that says "Do not lose."
Do not
Oh,
lose. Okay.
Jesus! No!
The next thing you notice is like 2 jars, like probably 550 mils each, of empty maple syrup bottles. Basically, like just 2 empty maple syrup bottles sitting on her desk.
Okay.
Like one of them's knocked over and there's like a few drips, like, yeah. And you don't see like, yes, this is Canada, Jonathan. I'm gonna stop
I
reading
break
chat.
something and take something.
Okay.
It was a trap. Yeah. So the sunglasses seem important, and I don't. And Shades is super interested in them. Just from what he said, from hi Matthew, nice to meet you. I'm Mike.
Hi!
So like I shouldn't. I immediately want to break those, but I have no idea if they are like important to the plot or whatever. So I'll take those and I'll casually push one of the bottles over and then leave.
Like a cat. Like just like push it towards the edge and watch it fall and shatter.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to
like and also, is there something in her office that she particularly likes?
roll investigate? You're good at mind, right?
No. So like I'm gonna like miss whatever I roll for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that there's something in here that she really likes because like and fuck with it.
If the roll fails, you have misunderstood something someone has found out about. You've misunderstood something, basically, is one of the things I can bonk you with. Yeah.
Sure.
Um.
If I burn a luck, I just reroll with one more.
Yeah, you just re-roll the one. Yeah.
Meh.
I think you basically like you can't decide because like there's like 2 more full bottles of maple syrup like stashed strategically throughout the room. There's like she's got a photo of her cat and like it's that photo of the cat where the cat is like screaming with its eyes, "Dear God, human, set me free. Like I don't want to be here." And like she's also kind of awkward in the photo. And I mean, like you skip right over this like manila folder that says important on it. Because I mean that's clearly not.
Well, no, I'm intentionally being spiteful. I want to do something to hurt her.
Yeah.
And whether or not that thing is actually going to hurt her or not is not.
What happens though
Wait,
is
the cat
like
picture out the window.
what happens is like it takes you too long to decide between like the cat photo and like maybe just drenching her entire desk with one of those bottles of maple syrup because that would be really shitty to clean up. And like maybe that's what it is. You're halfway through, like you've got the cap off and you're just starting to pour and you hear someone at the door.
Okay, I am going to. So I've got like the cap off the syrup.
Yeah.
I'll drink it, like to put it off, right?
Oh, good. Good. I mean, I think that's charm to like. Are you trying to get out of trouble here, or are you just trying to? Yeah. What do you get if you succeed at this?
Like, so I'll tell you what Molly's plan is, right?
Okay.
She's cut in the act, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna drink the syrup and be like, "What? I was thirsty."
Yep.
And why would you ask me here if I'm not there? Or why would you ask me to come here if you're not going to be here?
So she's like,
and the principal's
to
clearly
bluster
gonna be like,
her.
I didn't ask you to come here. And she's like, well, you should be more damn careful with your time or whatever, and just like blow by her.
yeah,
Like, and
give me
with the bottle.
okay.
So like whatever you think the.
Yeah, give me charm because that's definitely a charm roll to like fast talk your way past her. What the hell?
God damn!
Molly, you are like way better at charming people than
That's
me.
Molly is
Again-
like the best character.
Again, that's 3 6s and a 5.
I will protect Molly.
Mike, you need to convince someone to let you play D&D and roll for stats right now.
Oh,
no.
Lord.
You remember what happened when I rolled for stats? I got like 14 ones.
Nah, we'll just put them on a craps table. It'll be fine.
Okay. Let me I'm trying to figure out which of these. So I mean, you can choose from a truncated list because a bunch of them don't make sense for the situation.
For charm?
Yeah.
So,
Impressing makes sense.
Because, yeah, you still get, like, 2 extra things. And that's kind of absurd.
This is a very feast or famine game, I think.
Seriously. So, I mean, yeah, like, she keeps believing you. She's frightened, confused, or impressed. And she will try to take risks to help you, I think, are the
damn,
options.
that girl can really hold her syrup.
Yeah. I think those
She's
are...
just confused.
I'm going with believes me and confused.
Okay.
Or you know what? Like frightened, right? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go frightened.
Yeah. No, that totally... Yeah. Okay.
Right, and like I'm not gonna like shoulder check her on the way
No.
out, but it's like the 11-year-old's idea
Yeah.
of that. Like she pushes by her.
Well, you
with her
probably saw
syrup on.
Jen do a thing where she, like, flipped her hair to dismiss
Right,
someone
but that's-
once.
And it's perfect because Molly has no hair,
Yeah,
but she does it
exactly.
anyways.
Yeah.
She just does a little head flip.
Yeah, she just like goes, "Shit, I have hair."
Yeah, no, it's this
Right.
as you walk by.
Yeah, it's the whatever. I do what I want.
Yeah.
But like Molly, she talks back. She's and
How the fuck did that work?
and she's like, "And nice picture of your cat." Right.
Yeah.
Some sort of like mean, like shitty thing to say.
It's supposed to be sarcastic as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
But
she believes
maybe-
you. She's
Right.
like, well, thank you. And doesn't, yeah, she's like utterly confused and is just like, okay, cool. And she probably like leaves her office, closes the door, and then actually locks it this time.
That won't stop me.
Is it time for home ec, or are we going to, or do we want to skip forward to something else? And do
Well,
you
so
ever,
that's-
what do you do with those glasses?
I mean, I'm giving them to Jen. Just
Okay.
I'm waiting. There's like a stash of shit that I think Jen might like.
Including
So we have
90%
two
of
different.
90% of a bottle of maple syrup.
No, that's for me. I haven't had anything to eat today. So
Okay. You need the calories.
So we have
No.
two different shrines to Jen now.
Jen and Molly probably have breakfast when they're in home ec.
That's a really good point.
but it's like Molly doing her best to look cultured with like dirt under her fingernails and bruised knuckles.
Oh
You
went-
probably like your dad probably makes you play bloody knuckles with him when he's drunk.
The ruler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus shit.
No, like bloody knuckles, the game where you like. Yeah.
no.
I bet Molly's got some fucking calluses. Do you not know that
So,
game, Mike?
No.
Okay.
No.
So let me.
That's
let me-
totally a rural Canada thing.
Makes a fist with a thumb, and they each pushes each other's fists. What the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with people?
I'm apparently too close to the border, as I've actually seen that too.
Yep.
We played Egyptian Rat Screw, whatever that game is called.
Yeah, I totally played that.
There's
Where
that
you, like, hit each other.
slapjack.
Yeah.
Slapjack. So, my question is, that's like the beginning of our day, right?
Yeah.
That's how we introduce the characters. What's the first what's the inciting incident? Do we want to jump to that?
Let's get everybody together. Honestly, I think is where we
Well,
go from
maybe
there.
that's what causes us to be together, right?
We're already
Like-
established as a group.
Mhm.
Is the thing. We're supposed to be a group together.
Yeah, like
So-
you're a preformed gang.
Lunch break? I don't know.
Lunch sounds about right. Maybe if not that, then it's after school. Pretty much. It sounds like.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's lunch. It's generally divided up into like first and second lunch, but you've somehow managed to finagle it such that you all have lunch at the same time. And
Mhm.
I
Molly just
imagine,
goes to lunch with the others.
yeah, Molly's just like, fuck it, yeah, I'm hungry now. And I imagine that like the scene is set. There's like the 4 trays, and like Molly's is just a train wreck of ketchup and like loose food sort of thing. Like it's just a slurry on a plate and partially on the tray, and there's like a fork that hasn't been touched yet. And everybody else is sort of like ranging from just like utterly structured to like Jen, who probably eats with her pinky out. Yeah. And like William has his stack of books that he's planning on reading between now and the end of the week, and just resting on top of it are these sweet aviator sunglasses.
Where do those come from?
I stole them.
Molly,
Where?
wait, who did they belong to?
Gosh. I thought you might like them.
No, I do, but I just want to know who they belong. Who could have, like, I don't know.
Could
You
have been
didn't
anybody.
punch somebody for them, right?
I swear I didn't punch anyone.
Take a swig of syrup.
No, I was like, I had just stopped by the principal's office to see if she was there, and she wasn't. But these are out, and like that's not. Possession is 9/10 of the law in Canada. So, it said like take me or whatever. So I took them, and the principal was really upset, so it's fine. Here, Jen. They I don't wear sunglasses, so you can have them.
And I'm probably like turning them over in my hand because I'm trying to think of who. It sounds like they were confiscated from somebody, and I'm trying to figure out who it was.
I believe that is like something out of a book. You would not see someone actually do that. That's awesome.
Well, you need to just what's something like. Does Jen like French or like seize the day? You need like carpe diem or something. I don't know if that's like a thing that somebody would say. Shit, I don't know. Whatever.
Probably. When was?
But yeah, Billy, you can't you got to be tough, or people just like walk all over you.
Dang it, I was gonna start saying Dead Poet Society, but that came out in '89. Okay. Well, yeah, Jen is probably going to pocket those and see if, I don't know, maybe she can trade a secret.
You should
for
put them
one.
on.
I kind of want to, like, I don't know. Maybe they make me look like a guy or something like that. Can I try them?
Yeah, here you go, Shades.
And he kind of takes it off and like sets his glasses aside and puts the aviators on to kind of looks around.
The world goes black and white.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it fucking does.
And there's like a bunch of posters up on the wall all around the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And before it was like hang in there kitty and stuff like that. And now it's like study maths, obey your vice principal, eat broccoli, chess club is a sport.
Obey all the rules.
He'll slowly take off the glasses and put his regular glasses back on.
Oh, they look good on you, Shades.
Look better.
You think so? Can I see clearly with these glasses on?
Through the shades, totally.
I'm gonna leave them on. But these must be are these prescription or something?
There's a number on the inside.
Mhm.
It's 9035768.
Okay. But Jen, I kind of hate to ask, but can I keep these?
Well, I mean, they're not mine. They're Molly's. Or no, they're not even Molly's.
No, they're mine now.
Ah, okay, fine. Molly, can I please keep the glasses?
No.
Oh, Molly.
Why? I can see with them. And don't I look cool? He kind of poses.
No.
Okay. But try them on. Try them on. And he hands him over.
I can't wear glasses.
No, try
Let's
them.
wear
Trust
glasses.
me. Trust me.
You should get into a fight.
Shut up!
Do it! Do it!
Shut up!
Wait, what? Should I get into a fight?
You do you not
Oh,
pick up
man.
what we're putting down
Oh,
here?
Right. No, I can't. That'd be amazing, though. Yeah, we go out in the backyard and
The
we
parking
just
lot,
body
yeah.
slamming each other in the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just through the hall.
Oh.
Jen is very disappointed in both of you.
I'm trying.
So I put on the sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, you see the same thing. The world fades to black and white. All of the the hang in there kitty and
Molly doesn't like those posters. Do not enter her
Yep.
concept of world.
Oh yeah, but everything's black and white, and that's kind of cool. Also,
That's like-
the janitor's pushing a mop around in the during lunch, and he looks super weird. He doesn't look human.
Yes.
So Molly gets up and pokes him in the chest.
Excuse you, young lady.
What is wrong with your face?
Oh my god. If I can't, Jen's gonna rush over, grab Molly by the shoulders and just
William,
I'm so sorry
there's
about
something
this.
weird with those glasses.
I would like to drag Molly
What do you
back
mean?
to the table.
Give me
What's
give
it?
me charm.
Okay. And
Also, Molly, would you like to roll anything against him before?
She's
Jen
not
dragged?
being assaulting. She's just Molly's nice to 3 people, and
Yeah.
I probably would say something like, Molly, this is embarrassing. Come on.
William, there's something really weird about those glasses.
Yeah, so
Does he
Molly,
mean
you
Billy?
managed to smooth things over with Jeffrey Oldfellow, the creepy
Oh,
janitor.
so sorry. I thought you were asking. That wasn't Molly.
Oh, sorry, Jen. Sorry, yeah. No, you
Mhm.
totally managed to smooth things over with Molly,
Yeah.
and the janitor. He's
she,
just
Molly allows herself to be led away.
and he's just like, don't let it happen again, you darn whatever, and keeps mopping. But up in the top left of the screen, there's just Jeffrey will remember this.
And then he did remember it.
Well, and he probably I don't know. Is anybody still paying attention to him?
No. After Jen leads Molly away, she goes back to the table and throws the glasses at Shades, and she says, that janitor is a creep, or I don't know, what's something harsh that they say kids nowadays.
30 years ago.
Right. No, that would be me. So what did I say?
Apparently, creep.
You
That
say
dude was
creep,
bogus.
freak. That guy's
The
a freak.
janitor, yeah, he's a freak and bogus, and these glasses are not okay.
I don't know. There's something about these. William, try it. See if you can see.
It's like in a book, Billy.
Yeah, look at your books. Try them.
Fine. I'll put them on.
Yeah, the world goes black and white. It's super weird.
Whoa.
All of the posters that used to have bright colors and boring text on them suddenly have boringer text on them and no color. And yeah, it's you are your grades. Good students get a good night's sleep, and
It's
stuff
like-
like that.
Look at this.
Polarized lenses or something? Oh shit. he is totally going to pull out the world book and try and find out what's going on. Like, he starts with, looking up polarized lenses and seeing what he can find out about it.
I don't like.
Oh, his
Yeah,
encyclopedia. Yeah.
Exactly.
Give me comprehend.
All right.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know. Does the book do anything for that?
Is that your like iconic item? So roll
the book
2d6.
is the iconic item.
Roll an
That's
additional, so just slash R 2d6 because you get +2 to the roll. Jesus. On 9
it's
dice.
harsh.
Yeah.
I'm totally going to spend a point of luck, though.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, re-roll it with the additional 2 on it. If you go to your character sheet, it should be one of the things should be your iconic item, and if you set that to, I think it's comprehend is what I'm asking you to roll.
Yeah.
And then if you click the die, it'll roll it with the +2 bonus.
Yeah, I got to watch that because oh crap. I was adjusting the comprehend thing as like a quick little go around, but that doesn't work there.
There you go.
Jeez.
Wow, that's still some really rude dice.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, these things are harsh, man.
The game master will give you the information or ask you to come up with something on your own. This definitely there's definitely technology, like the time your book was printed, because I mean it's the printed word, so it's sort of out of date already. Like this was talking about like future tech and like triple polarized lenses where they like reverse the polarity 3 times, and like that lets you sort of like extract a lot of the noise and get it like a pure signal underneath if something is set up properly. And it's probably like also subliminal information and subliminal advertising.
That might be what the book says normally, but what does it say through the glasses?
I mean, it looks the same, just black and white.
Ah,
sadly.
And red all over.
No, they don't have any subliminal messaging to put in there this time.
Funny. Whoa, this is weird.
And yeah, the janitor has like a creepy skull face, and he's sneaking out the back door.
What?
William, what?
He's got a skull face.
Like
he's a monster.
Like Skeletor?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best
dressed
game
in
ever.
purple, but yeah.
Weird.
Jen is probably like looking up from scribbling in her diary, like, what on earth are these kids talking about? Like,
I mean, it like
Jen,
honestly,
these monsters are like magic.
The back part of your brain is tingling because it sounds like this is some kind of secret.
Yeah,
like a big secret.
Yeah.
These are
And
just
I'm
like
just wondering why they're also focused on the
in
janitor.
front of us. Here, look.
Okay, Billy, if this will make you like calm down, and she like puts it.
It's William. It's William.
William.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, all the color drains out of everything instantly. Everything goes black and white and grayscale, and all of the posters around the room do that creepy thing where they're just propaganda, although they're different or propaganda. And they have obey your vice
popularity is
principal.
life.
Yeah. Well, it's not even popularity, is life. It's like intelligence is popularity, and be good little drones and learn. And you see the math teacher, Ms. Henderson, sneaking in like the side door, like she's probably just coming in to grab something, and she's got a creepy skull face.
I probably actually even let out a little shriek. And, I dropped my diary because she scared me earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing her.
Well, yeah,
face
you're
like
still
this,
scared too.
Yeah, I'm still scared.
We have maple syrup guzzling skeletons on our hands.
Yeah, Jen is probably just dropped I don't know, her diary onto her lunch tray or something, and spills her carton of milk onto the table.
Molly grabs it as fast as she can.
Roll me sneak to because like she hears you shriek.
Oh no.
Okay,
And
think
she-
fast. I've got an idea.
She has a
Yeah.
relationship to protect you.
Oh no.
So give me sneak to hide. Nice.
Okay.
Who do you play? Who do you play this off onto?
Uh,
I would suggest someone not at your table.
yeah. I don't know if I can. I blame Kevin somehow.
I mean, yeah, So she comes over to you and she's like, "Are you okay?" And like, you can play her off to Kevin. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
He touched my shoulder earlier.
No. Even worse. He like snapped my bra on his way passing my table.
She turns, creepy skull face, like fully engaged, and it takes like most fibers in your body not to like shriek again, just seeing like the 360 degree sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like just goes, "Kevin Jefferson Thibault, I swear to God," and like grabs him by the ear and drags him off. And like she's, yeah. And there's like just this weird sort of just, yeah. On her breath is the hot smell of sugar and maple.
Oh.
Yeah, like I probably was like eyes darting. My eyes fell on Kevin, and I was mad at him. And I've probably seen him do that to like another girl before.
Oh yeah, no, he totally had it coming.
Yeah.
we got a scene of that like when like the lunch scene was being established. You know, as this asshole Kevin snapping somebody's bra.
Oh my gosh. Is she?
No, he just don't worry about it, Chase. And I'm like probably like taking the sunglasses off, and I like slide them across the table. I don't want to touch them anymore.
Shades is gonna put him back on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's totally like a creepy weird alien skull thing.
Probably even earlier, like when Shades first took them, Jen probably put them on Shades. Like here, you know.
Oh, it is hard to give that little twinge.
And yeah, Jen, like your Machiavellian meter goes up a couple notches. With that.
Getting ready for high school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he's gonna keep the glasses on now because it's like, oh yeah, these are great.
I probably even like as soon as she's gone and after she like drags Kevin away, I probably lean over the table and I'm talking about like this creepy scenario I had with her earlier before school started. Like she like I tell them that she scared me this morning.
Yeah.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
what?
and I guess now she won't stop. Like I don't know. She came over here because of this morning, and like I don't know. I was just saying good morning. Like it was weird.
Maybe I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah.
This is all super weird.
I'm glad she's gone. There was something wrong with her face. Like
Yeah, she's a Skeletor too.
Oh, man.
what is a Skeletor?
How many skeletons are there here?
What
I
is
don't know.
a
Maybe they're all Skeletors.
No.
Billy, is this one of those cartoons you used to watch when I babysat you?
Yes. The guy with the sword. Prince
Billy,
Adam.
you watched like a lot of cartoons with swords. You had to be a little more clear on which one it was.
They're making a movie of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best.
Comes
No,
out next-
Labyrinth is gonna be best.
I mean, like, there could be two best movies.
Shades, have the glasses filled you with like undue confidence?
A little bit, actually. I think. Like, it's weird. It's like, oh, now I really do have shades. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the joke like that Jen was making earlier. Some shades for shades.
Mhm.
What do we see if we look at each other with the shades on?
I mean, it's just each other, but in grayscale.
Okay.
Mhm.
And like again, like all of the kids look pretty
All
normal.
the kids are fine. It's like, is the lunch lady a Skeletor?
No, she seems pretty normal.
Okay. It's only like a couple teachers so far.
So far, yeah. It's so far it's the janitor and the maths teacher.
Okay.
So,
I think we need to figure
So-
out, like,
who do you think they are?
what was that?
Are they aliens? What are they?
I don't
People?
know. Like that, I don't know. Maybe they could be like, they could be undead. Maybe they're zombies. Maybe we have zombie teachers.
I don't know. They don't like shamble around, so I don't think they're zombies. Like maybe revenants or whites.
I mean, if they're casting such a high illusionary spell, they could all be liches.
Hey, no.
Jen, are
come
you
on,
going to
don't be-
roll your eyes skill?
Yeah. It's kind of like, wow, okay. I mean, like, these kids give me secrets, but I don't know. I don't know, man.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth?
I think we got to find out more about these things. Where did Molly say she got them?
The vice principal's office. Also, Jen is probably even really thinking, one more year.
There's 1 year from retirement.
It's just when you're to retirement. Maybe there's more there. We gotta get back over there.
We gotta find out where they came from.
Exactly. Maybe there's more like them.
Hmm.
So I mean, yeah, like it sounds like this scene is wrapping up.
Yeah. We got to the meat of it. So
Yeah.
Jen is like rolling her eyes, picking up the mess of her tray, and probably like leaving while they're talking about it.
So what's the plan?
I think we need to talk
Yeah.
with Molly and see if she can bust into the vice principal's office again.
Molly, is that something that
I mean, yeah.
Or like see if you can find anything about the glasses, where they came from.
I'm not like I'll. Billy, or sorry, yeah, Billy, you've got to come with me then.
Fine.
I'll keep a lookout.
Billy has points in investigate, right?
Yeah.
I think both the nerds have points in like comprehend and investigate and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we're gonna be breaking into the principal's office, right?
Vice principals, yeah.
So Shades has to come because Billy could get in trouble.
Yeah.
Billy, you have to stay here.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Actually, before
So hard.
Jen goes, she probably asks them again if they know who those used to belong to.
we're gonna try and find out. Because we gotta find out where they came from. If like there are more of them, everybody should get a pair of these glasses. They're the neatest.
I love confident shades. We're gonna find out.
Jen probably is still scribbling in her diary, and she looks out, and she probably like smells at Shades, and it's like, let me know when you find out. And then she leaves.
He gives a big goofy grin. Oh yeah, totally will.
She probably like said that like looking at both Shades and Molly.
Not in Shade's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
To Shades, you said that with like a kiss and you blew it at him, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what did Jen say?
Oh, I was saying she wanted you guys to find out who they belong to.
Gotcha.
She was really curious.
Come on, Shades.
Oh, okay. And
Cool.
off they go.
So yeah. So I think we start and it's again like the tail end of lunch. Probably like it's the start of second lunch, and you're trying to break into the vice principal's office. Or what time of day is it? Because I mean, it could totally be later too.
I feel like we should wait till after school, when nobody will be around.
I mean, Molly's idea is to create a distraction.
Oh, well, if you want to create a distraction, I mean, that's your business.
Okay, so like we go to where the principal's office is,
Mhm.
and I find the nearest fire alarm,
Okay.
and like pull the fire alarm and like grab shades and pull them around the corner, and like pretend like we're looking in lockers or something while everybody starts filtering out.
Okay.
You said
Roll-
the books were in here.
I think roll me sneak. And I think this might be the both of you.
Oh boy,
Hooray!
there we go.
I rolled 1,000,000 dice.
Yeah, that was like 6 dice.
Yeah.
Come on, Shades, you got us.
Also,
Let me.
did fire extinguishers in the 1980s do the ink thing?
It was always rumored. I don't know if it
Oh,
actually.
thing.
Wow.
But it was only 2d6, so it's like.
So I remember reading a book when I was a kid about how these kids had like this alien like pretend hand that like skin that would come over their reptile teachers, and this guy pulled the fire alarm and he would have this thing over his hand. So I think that like it's always stained your hands purple.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that's a rumor that I have never seen tested because I've never seen anybody pull a fire alarm.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's true or not.
So do either of you?
Yeah, I know. I assume it's not, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who knows? Get in touch. Email us at thatdndpodcast@gmail.com.
Oh wow, you can like in hella big trouble for that nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully
Anyways,
that wasn't the case back in the day.
Nah.
so,
I'm gonna blow a luck point on that to reroll it.
All
Cool.
right.
So I decrease from 5 to 4. Wait, and then I just roll it again.
yeah, and it should be whatever your 15 minus your age. So if you're 11, you only get 4 luck. To
Okay,
start.
so I get 3.
Yeah.
That's better.
Nice. And one of the things you can do on successful sneaks is give a success to another kid.
Yeah, so I give a success to Shades.
Awesome.
Like, I'm imagining Shades being like aghast this occurred, and like, what did you do? And Molly just like, you know, like
Grab him by the scruff of his neck. Come on!
Right.
Ah!
Like, you are opening your locker and you're nervous. Act the part.
Is Molly
I am
like,
nervous.
the largest or like the second largest?
No, she's
But like physically large. Like is she the second tallest or tallest in the group?
like physiologically probably, because
Yeah.
I mean that happens. But like she's definitely smaller than Jen, and she sees herself as small.
Yeah. But like you tower over William and Shades. Probably.
Billy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she's tall and gawky right now, but
Yeah. So yeah, you totally just like actually drag him around a corner sort of thing. And yeah, the school files out and the fire marshal's like taking attendance, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
take that.
crapshoot.
As soon as I see the assistant principal leave, I grab Shades again, and we go into her office.
look.
So the door is locked because she did lock it after last time.
Okay.
But you've got help from an adult because I was going to give you extra dice.
Who needs extra dice?
You take an extra die or
When
two.
you
Yeah,
roll like me,
Yeah. Roll another 3d6 because you've been like basically Guy has been training you how to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
So no additional successes.
right? Like I don't know that that's what I'm being trained for. I just guess,
Yeah.
and it kind of works this time.
Yeah. Well, so what I was gonna, yeah, okay. Yeah, you totally break into the office, and shades. Are you wearing the shades? I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not taking them off until otherwise noted.
Okay. Cool. I will. Okay. Yeah. The whole room, like in grayscale, is somehow creepier. Like I don't know that you've ever been like dragged in here before. Like there's probably been like parent-teacher interview nights in here, and like I'm imagining you're kind of a nerd and you do well in school, so like you're used to like sitting in here and like being praised a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
it just seems like really cold, and like you can see somehow more clearly with the glasses on that there's like a lot of just random errant drops of maple syrup, and like occasionally there's like a smudge where like someone has bent over and like picked it up with their thumb and then presumably popped that in their mouth, like from the
What?
floor.
Gross.
Yeah, like, and also really unhygienic. And there's just
Oh, and
yep.
gross.
They
I
were
drank
just-
this stuff.
Nobody keeps this place clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a-
And there's this like a manila folder, like not an envelope, but like a folder lying on the desk open.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few photos on it with like circles on them that you know are red despite only seeing in grayscale.
Mm-hmm. And what do they have on them? What are in the pictures?
One of them is the former librarian,
Uh-huh.
circled.
What else?
Another is the art teacher, and it's like "finish the job" written in like, like somebody writing with like the pen clutched like a dagger sort of thing.
Molly, and he'll pass that over as he keeps flipping through the folder.
And the last one is like, there isn't like anything on this picture yet, but it is very clearly a picture of Doreen Chiptick, the librarian.
Oh, Miss Chiptick.
Molly's blindly taking whatever Shade's hands her and like shoving it in her.
It's that art
Or,
teacher who's in a coma. A photo of him. And there's like a note on it that, I mean, if you don't take the time to read it, you don't know what it says.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's basically
if I recognize Mr. Neal, then I'll totally read it.
Yeah, it's finish the job.
Is this finish the job? Yeah. Okay.
like he's gonna just take the folder and just pass it over to her. The whole thing at this point, just they're taking away the teachers somehow. Is there anything else I can see that might like that's different or off or might be?
There's a couple like sort of maps of the town, and there's a few sort of like X's marked on it, or red pins actually. Like there's pins in the map up on the wall, and it's like the hospital, Soldiers Memorial, where that art teacher is staying, and then there's one off in like a residential district. There's like a sort of a big circle with like a question mark in like the woods somewhere, where you're pretty sure that's where Roddy's trailer keeps moving around, Molly, or Guy's trailer keeps moving around.
Roddy, it's Freudian.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was originally going to be Roddy the hobo. Anyways.
Yeah.
So I take the folder and I stuff it into my my hoodie, and I like look out the door.
Yeah.
To make sure that people aren't coming back yet.
The janitor is totally sweeping the hall, not sweeping with a broom, but like sweeping for kids.
Okay, I like close the door surreptitiously.
Inside, or are you in the hall, or are you hiding
I was in the hall, but
Okay.
now I go inside the office and close the door.
Okay. Because he is like
And
opening doors and making sure the rooms
Right.
are
I
empty.
motioned Shades to get down. I have no idea if Shades understands that.
He'll kind of try and duck behind the desk.
Yeah, and and Molly like she crouches down below the window on the other side of the door, sort of thing. So you get that really great image inside the office of the janitor coming across and
Yep.
then opening the door.
Well, there's like
and
a
Molly's
rattle
just
at the door because like he doesn't work immediately. Like you
Right.
weren't perfectly clean picking the lock, and like you hear him like struggle with it a little bit and like put some extra English on it, and the door swings open. And are you hiding?
Yeah, I'm hiding behind the door against the wall.
Nice. Where's Shades?
Like the
Shades is under the desk
Excellent.
because I assume it's one of those desks where like the front is completely
With a
Like-
modesty panel.
there is no under.
Yeah.
You can't see it from the side.
And then you hear like just this pause for a second or two, and then there's just like the sound of like a greasy thumb on linoleum, and then just like and like he pops his thumb in his mouth and like pops it on his cheek, closes the door and leaves.
But But like the camera is next to Molly on the
yeah.
side of the door, and you
Yeah.
just see the hand
The
come on the
hand
other
come
side
down,
of the door and goes,
sweep up a little drop of maple syrup, and then the sound of a pop of a thumb in a cheek.
Horrible.
Y'all thought I couldn't make maple syrup horror. You didn't believe me.
Gross.
Huh.
I mean, come on, who hasn't eaten off the floor, Shades?
I don't.
I mean,
Look,
yeah, I should have expected that.
No.
he like yanks one of the maps off the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good first place to steal, but like, you gotta aim higher, Shades.
Open some filing cabinets. Christ.
Oh, Shades swore. Yeah, so I'll try to open the filing cabinets, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the 80s. They aren't locked or anything.
Oh, whew. I'm feeling my dice are running out.
There's totally like permanent records in here though.
Like anything about the teachers or the janitor.
No employee data in this one. I mean, you can keep tossing the room.
We toss. I would say let's toss as long as we can.
Give me investigate.
We dare. Okay.
And if Molly is helping, you can add an additional one to that, maybe.
Yeah, I'll help. I've locked the door after
Yeah.
he left, so. Also, we should kind of hurry this up, Shades.
Trying.
No pressure,
Shh.
Right.
but figure things out faster.
I'm trying.
Nerd faster.
Hey, wait. Does Molly know that Shades likes Jen?
Probably.
Oh,
Why?
Oh,
Why
it's-
must you do this? Let's luck out.
where are
this.
your points allocated? Also, yeah, feel free to spend.
I
a
have
luck point
3.
wherever.
That's 3 mind and 2 in investigate.
Okay, that's not bad.
Like, it's not that I have bad stats. It's that my dice rolling just blows.
It's, that I took all the 6s.
That's
Yes,
also true.
exactly.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, it's
Okay.
like 4 filing cabinets on, like 4 drawers on, so it's like the top of the next one. And you're looking through the glasses, and so there are like, it's kind of like there's messages hidden in like redaction on the files.
Mhm.
So Cranderstrong's file, the vice principal's file, is like heavily redacted, and it's basically like you're not entirely sure what it translates to, but there's sort of like this large pyramidal shape towards the top of it. The janitor has like sort of a smaller shape, like it's the same sort of pyramid, but it doesn't have like the apex on it. It's like a couple levels shorter. And then the math teacher, Henderson, has the same sort of shape, but it's like just sort of the bottom 2 levels. And then there's like dossiers of like on the former librarian, the current librarian, the English teacher, Mr. Large, and a couple other just a couple other teachers, and like the lunch lady is apparently like pretty far down the succession list, but from what you can tell, like the next target for whatever the hell they do is going to be Doreen Chiptick, the librarian, current librarian.
Oh no.
And it's probably going to happen at her house.
Okay. So I think like we've stolen enough for now. The files will have to stay, and
Yep.
I'll just have to relay the information. It's time to boogie out of here, probably. All right, Molly. This is serious. This is heavy.
Molly's unimpressed.
It's just
They're
paper.
doing-
It's not that heavy.
Wait, you're telling me that some adults are doing stupid shit, and it's going to cause us pain and hardship and get us in trouble?
Probably.
Okay. Shades,
Come
why are
on.
you surprised?
Because adults don't do this. Adults don't.
This is adults, Shades. This is all of them. They turn a blind eye when you get bullied. None of them, can you honestly say you're surprised?
Sort of.
We're on our
Aliens-
own, man.
Adults don't turn into Skeletors and make other Skeletors. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, we should definitely go.
Yeah, and it's like calls have been like placed home, but Molly, I mean, nobody bothered to pick up, and because
Yeah, because that's that.
yeah, Shades, what was your home life like?
Fairly normal.
Okay, so yeah, you might have some angry parents waiting for you because like you missed the fire alarm thing.
Mm.
But like they know you hang out with the older kids, and so they're probably still looking for you, and if they find you soon, you might be able to smooth that over.
Yeah, figure out a way to play that off.
Yeah, but yeah, this
At
scene
that
seems
point,
like it's
I will, having read this stuff now, I'm actually going to switch the aviators out for my regular glasses, but make sure I keep very, very aware of where those
that
sunglasses
you don't lose
are.
them.
Yes, this is super important.
I mean, another thing is Shade's promised to look after his little brother after school.
Oh yeah, I gotta go see Gerald. I gotta go make sure I can take Gerald out to the playground. Okay.
So yeah, it sounds like this scene is basically
Once
Mhm.
more, we hit the meat of it and
Yep.
ready to move on.
so I mean, what's next is you coming home, dumping Gerald, and then heading for the hideout, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, get home after school, take Gerald out for like an hour or so, and then bring him back home. And then I gotta I'll call everybody on the phone and tell them we gotta meet.
Just so you can
I
have
have-
like you only take Gerald long enough so you can have stories for Jen.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I probably insist you bring Gerald to this next meeting.
I can't carrying him up the water tower would be such a pain, and if he falls and
No,
breaks
no,
his
no,
neck,
at the bottom, just at the bottom, like.
I can't leave him there.
No, I wasn't saying. I was saying.
We're gonna meet at the bottom of the tower.
Yeah. And we can like make a snowman for him or something.
Yeah, it's January. It's not fucking warm outside.
No.
It's probably like 15 below Celsius, so I don't know. It's like negative
Molly is
infinity
not dressed for the weather.
Fahrenheit. I don't think Molly's ever dressed for the weather.
Yeah,
I think Molly has like a flannel
outfits.
shirt and jeans.
she's got a dark blue hoodie that she stole from the thrift store,
Yep.
and whatever pants are cleanest, and like I had shorts because that's what
Okay.
the kids wear and other stuff, but like that's probably not right. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's probably like just full jeans. Negative 15 Celsius in Fahrenheit. That's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. For those
that's
of you
cold as shit.
For those of you playing the America game, that's not even a cold winter's day in Ontario.
No, that's a cold as balls winter.
No, it's not.
No.
It's really not.
No. I mean, I'm with you there. It's not that.
It's
cold.
really not that bad. Like living in Ottawa, that's kind of warm for like a winter's day, honestly.
It's cold.
Like for January, yeah, that's not a bad January day.
Not the point where I go, oh, I should replace my hoodie with a winter jacket. Okay.
So actually,
I should put on shoes.
so it's actually we probably wouldn't take Gerald out to the playground at that point.
No, probably like you probably take him to the toboggan hill or something,
Yep.
and like tobogganing with Gerald effectively for you is like you lie him down on his back and you just shove him down a hill, and you
Sounds
wait
like
for
a-
him to climb back up.
Yeah, seems about right.
You're like, oh yeah, we had so much fun over the hill. Yay, it was great.
Hooray!
Yeah. So yeah, you're convening under the water tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm probably even asking Billy what happened to his old jacket that he had, like, when I last babysat him.
Where's the puffy jacket?
Are you
See
there,
if I can-
Billy?
There.
It's me, John.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the Discord. Sorry.
Yeah, Mike had to bug out. So I've switched us back to 3, and we actually have sound coming out still.
Cool.
And
Are
it's-
you sure?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the levels in the thing, and as soon as he drops out of Roll20, everybody should pop back
It should.
into
Yeah.
the proper place.
Yeah, Jen's probably got like some trendy winter clothes because like her parents used to take her skiing here
Mm-hmm.
before the divorce.
In case you didn't pop back into the right order, but I'll just rename everybody.
Oh, because he's
Well,
still there.
I get to be Billy for a bit.
Oh, he is still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
He said he was gonna hop into Roll20 at work.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying Jen probably is looking at Billy and she's like asking about like some old coat he wore like the last time she babysat him a couple years ago. Because it was like his favorite and he was so excited to wear it.
It was probably like green.
That was a kid's coat. New one. And, like the coat he has is like it's a bigger coat, but it still looks like it's a little small on him. Like maybe it's a season or two out of date,
Yeah.
and it hasn't really gotten replaced.
Do your arms kind of like stick up too far? Like they don't go all the way down?
Yeah, a little bit, and like it rides a little high on the sides and stuff like that.
I'm probably like doing annoying stuff like telling him that he needs to tighten his scarf or something.
No, you're probably tightening his scarf.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably like chiding and stuff.
And I'm assuming Shades is the last one to the meeting.
Yeah.
Because you were the one with obligations.
Yes, pretty much. He's the last one to arrive. Jeez.
How'd it go?
It was fun. He went up and down like a dozen times.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, he's a regular little bobsledder.
I bet. Did you guys make a snowman?
A little one. Like he was able to most of it up and till it fell on top of me.
And you like
Did-
shake some snow out of your boot for effect there.
Yeah. My socks are soaked through.
Yeah.
Oh no. And then I probably ask about what you guys found and if you guys found anything in the office.
Yeah, they're like doing something to take out the teachers or something.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean?
here, and he like if Molly's there, he'll have her produce the folders, or if
Yeah.
he's got them, he'll
Yeah.
produce.
Yeah.
It's like, look at these.
Yeah.
Jen is like leaping through it, furrowing her brow, and she's like switching from looking at it and then like handing it to someone else and then scribbling in her diary.
Shades, have you worn the glasses outside?
Probably at least once on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like billboards and like the sides of trucks. Again.
Produce, reproduce.
Yeah, well, and it's drink your syrup. Nortel jobs are good jobs. Go Jets, go.
Man, Canadian They Live is just so much more friendlier.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's just like this. It's not just at the school; it's everywhere. Like everything.
Sculptors are taking over everything.
I think they might have. I think this is like bigger than just the school.
And you think this belongs to the vice principal?
The sunglasses, or
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't find anything about them. All I know is that they're going to try and take out Miss Chiptick tonight.
But wait, you found the folders and other stuff there too, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't find anything about the glasses.
Well, if they're replacing the teachers, why would they have glasses that let you see the replaced teachers?
Maybe there's somebody who knows.
Does this come from somewhere else?
Maybe. I mean, where would they come from?
So are you rolling like a group comprehend, or?
Sure,
Okay.
let's go with that. Let's put our noggins together and try and find something out.
This can only go terribly.
Uh,
So we're all rolling it?
I think one person will roll it, and then like you can add a bonus die for like the help you're getting from everybody else.
Just one
Yeah.
bonus die or two, one for each person.
Yeah, okay, too. I imagine even if Molly was there, she wouldn't help.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Probably
Yeah.
not. Okay, let's try it.
Oh, what do we
Holy
want?
crap!
I have-
Wow.
So let's go ahead and take a condition.
Okay.
Uh,
Which condition would you like?
Well, I'm pretty sure upset is the condition here.
Awesome.
Because, like,
Angry?
our entire world.
Upset
Is
was
being-
a condition on one edition of this. I don't know if it's the one that the character sheets are or not.
No.
The character sheet is upset, but if
Yeah.
it's angry, I'll take angry
Yeah,
also.
It looks like they just replaced each other in the final version.
Yeah. So, yeah, because, like, at least Shade's entire worldview is getting, like,
Oh yeah.
completely destroyed here. So,
Mhm.
that's as good a reason as any.
Yep. So yeah,
All right.
roll 76 this time.
Roll 76.
Holy crap! Huh.
I'm just not.
That's
I'm just
15
hapless.
dice and no sixes.
Okay, out of how many dice have I rolled tonight? I've only had
Like
2 successes.
like 30.
I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Because this alone, these last 2 rolls are 25 dice with 1 success.
Yep.
I have my doubts about this system.
I mean, but you're just rolling straight dice. It's not even 30, 35, 33 dice. Across 33 dice,
Alright.
you've had 2 successes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even just like the 15.
Oh, it is
5,
statistically
6
amazingly.
to the
Yeah.
15th? Yeah. That's like, it gave me scientific notation when I typed it into Google. Okay.
Yeah, like,
That's impressive. I'm impressed. I mean, do you have like, what's your iconic item?
toy lightsaber.
Amazing.
Oh.
That's really good.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
so like
that's
we
so
actually go into
good.
when I go into hand to hand against the aliens, that'll be great. But I can fail even harder there too.
Yeah, exactly. You'll have
Oh.
2 more dice not to succeed on.
So yeah, it's just a lot of reasoning in circles and just like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think what happens is you're utterly convinced of the wrong thing. Let me just get back to comprehend. Trouble. There we go. The skills. So yeah, ask me the question you would like answered, if you don't mind.
Why would these glasses have been made?
You're pretty sure that the glasses were made so that the aliens could like more easily identify each other and communicate with each other. I mean, like that's clearly this tech is beyond, I mean, what's currently possible. Like Jonathan even checked in his, or William even checked in his book, and it was like future tech, and like that book's got everything in it.
Yeah, it's true. And William is pretty smart, so I'll trust his judgment on that.
God. So I mean, yeah, like if you want more of them, you should probably see if you can't intercept some of these Skeletors.
We've got to find more of these Skeletors if we want more of these glasses, but I feel like we got to save Miss Chipdick.
I don't know about the other stuff, but we should, I don't know, check to see if there's something weird at her house.
Well, if the Skeletors come, we need to know what we can do about the Skeletors. What is Skeletors not like? What's the opposite of maple syrup?
Lemon juice.
Jalapeno sauce?
I don't know about this Skeletor's cartoon you guys keep talking about, but a person wrote that, thing, like all of this, and she's like leafing through the papers that you guys brought back. I don't know, it's probably someone. I still think maybe it's the vice principal, since it was in the vice principal's office.
She's the leader, I think. Like, they had all these stacks of a pyramid, and she was the one up on top.
Look, you said it's gonna happen tonight, right?
Yeah?
So let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do we cut to like the exterior of Doreen's house?
Yeah.
And how late is it? Like, is it dusk? Is it dinner time?
It's maybe we split up. We went home to go have dinner, and then we agreed to come back like after dinner.
Or just
like,
meet
saying we
up
were
at her house or whatever?
Yeah, and like we all told our parents that we were gonna go study at a friend's house.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're all studying at each other's houses.
Classic.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's the 80s, so they don't bother to follow up on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course they're studying. What else would they be going into?
Yeah, exactly. They're kids. Awesome. Yeah. So you show up. It's probably like 7:30 or 8 p.m. So it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you show up at Doreen's house, and I mean, do you like how do you play this?
I don't know. Do we want to warn her, or do we want to just kind of wait and ambush the Skeletors as we go?
I think it's like a stalker or something, because me being kind of a nosy secret keeper, I probably just assume that someone is stalking all the people like in the papers. So like I probably say something like "watch the street" or something.
Do you want to like? Do you take a look around to corroborate your theory at all?
Yeah.
Jen, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the glasses, so I'll put them on and around and see if there's any Skeletors around.
What would I roll here?
Investigate, I believe. The ability to find hidden objects, understand clues, break puzzles, or survey a place or situation.
Okay,
If you
do I have
succeed,
to
you get
add
to ask
anything,
2
or?
questions. It's mind.
No. I meant. Do I have to add anything for like?
If Shades is helping,
me?
Yeah.
you can add the additional die.
Okay. Do I just do that separately, or?
Yeah, just yeah.
Or I don't need to.
I mean, you might get extra stuff if you get another 6. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you get to ask 2 questions from this list, because this is how. There we go. Oh, if the roll fails, so ignore that line. But what is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, past something? What threats can I perceive?
Can I ask 1?
2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Mhm.
What threats can I perceive here?
There's totally like a white panel van just
Oh,
across
no.
the street and like 30 meters down the road idling. And like if you point it out to Shades, like he can confirm, yeah, it's 2 G-men looking dudes with, skull heads.
What does it mean?
It means that someone's probably about to get body snatched.
Yeah, there are Skeletors in that van. That's bad.
Yeah.
Something else you notice while you're sort of wandering around is that there are like these big snowy footprints heading vaguely in the direction of William's house.
No.
What?
Why?
This is bad.
But yeah, there's two Skeletors sitting in a super government van, or like, yeah, super kidnapping van. It's the kidnapping special.
What should we do?
Do we want to try scaring them off by throwing a snowball out the window? It's like take the element of surprise away from them.
Actually, yeah. If we kind of spook them and make sure we're witnesses,
Yeah.
that might actually do it. So like, we just play. We play snowball fight.
Yeah.
Is that sounds like charm? Because charm is lie, befriend, or make people do what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll buy
Yeah,
that.
I'm probably gonna pretend I'm babysitting Billy and Shades.
And
How humiliating.
nice.
Oh.
So yeah, they totally believe that. Like, so how do you get that to like? Walk me through what that looks like.
Okay, so I probably talked the boys into doing throwing snowballs with me, and like I convinced them to like throw one past me at the window, and I probably turn around after seeing what happens, and I run up to the car to like apologize.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, like the.
Oh, you know
like-
how it happens, eh? I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Like, and I'm probably even talking about little funny, embarrassing stories about Billy, and you know he hasn't always been great.
And like the
William.
the car reeks of maple syrups and cheap coffee, basically. Like it's Tim's from Hell to Breakfast in here. Like there's like it's like a battlefield debris of like Timbits and donuts scattered across like the front seats of the van.
You said there's two of them.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like double trouble for a double double.
God damn it. If this wasn't a one, should I tell you to take XP for that? Because I think that's a thing. Like XP is a thing, and I think having a shitty one-liner is a trigger for it.
What was the shitty one liner? I missed it.
Oh, I said, so I asked if there were two people in the car, and I said it's double trouble for a double double.
Oh.
Okay.
And the guy just very like calmly looks at you, and he's like, "Actually, it's a large regular."
Oh.
He just seems like a thoroughly boring person.
So we paff the side of the van with a couple snowballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe even one hit the
No.
passenger window just to.
Actually,
get
if
their
he's rolled
attention.
down the window, just right through.
Oh.
Sorry, mister!
I mean, do you want to roll fight? Or force, rather? Does someone roll force to, like, miss a snowball? Like, just biff a guy in the face? Like, you're not going to deal damage to him, but you might just, like, make them be like, oh, fuck this noise. Like,
Just embarrass the hell out of him.
Yeah, there's witnesses, and now, like, there's snowball fights, and, like, this isn't the
Nah, I'm
job.
not feeling this scene.
Yeah.
I already have a pitch if they fail.
Okay, I'll you know what? I'm gonna take my legendarily bad rolling and go for it.
That actually makes it more beautiful that you're doing it.
So it's force plus
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Nice.
Oh my
Okay.
god! Of
Yeah.
course, this is the roll I succeed on.
Yeah, no, and just like this, it's this large, fluffy thing, and it's just like he's like, actually, it's a large reg, poof, right in the face, like yeah, and it's just like slowly slides down.
you just feigning it. Just sorry, mister.
And like just slides down. And you hear like this like, whoop, as it like lands in this dude's lap, and his partner basically like leans over and says in an incredibly gray voice like, "No." The van spins for a bit because it's like clearly been sitting out here too long, and like just like spews snow out because they go too hard on the gas, and like the driver's like, if you have to get out and push, I swear to vroom. And they go flying off as the car finally like digs through the snow and hits pavement.
Shades, if you failed, I was gonna say that you hit Jen in like the face.
Oh man, it would have been great.
I probably would have made Jen take a condition for that too.
Oh yeah, like I actually it probably would have hit me in the eye, and I probably would have actually even started crying.
The worst.
So,
but as it is, it's still pretty damn great.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've saved the librarian through the power of Snowball.
Glorious.
It's Canada's like #1 child weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this is such a Canadian story.
I mean,
the only way it would have been more Canadian is if we had somehow used curling to defeat them.
Curling?
Yeah.
Don't count out the next encounter. It's
That's what Molly was making in shop class. A curling stick.
What's the name? I'm the worst Canadian because I've forgotten what the curling championship is called.
Or
like, it's like a single match, like a curling match. I can't remember what the hell they're called, and I'm a bad person.
Isn't it a match?
No, there's a thing for it. The glossary of curling has its own Wikipedia page. Bonspiel, that's the thing. It's a league match. Okay, I can relax now. Bonspiel. We got there, everybody.
Assured in your Canadianness.
Yeah. No, I've never been less sure. Anyways, yeah. They drive off, and so far the librarian, the nice new librarian, seems none the wiser.
That seems like a good thing, sort of, ish.
I feel like we should warn her or something.
I mean, yeah, is that what's the next scene? Is that like you inside drinking cocoa and like trying to warn her, or
to convince her?
Yeah. Hold on. Isn't someone like friends with her, or?
I mean, William and Shades know her.
Yeah.
She's their computer teacher. So.
And Billy doesn't really like her that much. Because
she's the replacement.
She did like.
I see. Hold on. Didn't you say William's house was near here?
Wait, the footprints.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We should check that out too. If like we're asked what we're doing near here, it's like, oh, I was walking Billy home because I used to babysit him.
I love how Jen's go-to is like, how can I demean anyone else in the party?
I mean, she is the popular kid in an '80s movie, so that's like part of
totally.
this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the oldest kid. So
Yep. It just fits on so many levels.
But I have to stay at the top of the totem pole.
So yeah, what's the next move? What's the next scene?
Let's track through the woods to William's house. Follow the tracks.
Okay. I don't even think it's like that woodsy. Like there might be a park in the way, but like I'm pretty sure like it's pretty residential.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you're just backtracking the tracks.
I mean, at this
Okay. Yeah, they don't they lead you to William's neighborhood, but where they actually stop is outside the janitor's house.
Oh, creepy janitor guy. Well, but we did find out that the glasses were probably made so that they could find each other. Do you think he has a set of glasses?
He might actually. Maybe we could try and sneak in?
Scary. Like he was scary before he was a Skeletor.
Yeah, he's like now like super scary, double scary. I don't know. Maybe we should come back when we can get, when we have Molly. She could maybe do something to get him.
I mean, you can effectively lean on Molly for like a +1 to stuff that
Yeah.
she's good at, which is lockpicking, and also fighting, and doesn't afraid of anything.
Pretty much.
Do the two guys in the van look like they could have, like someone like them could have left these footprints, or do they look like inhuman?
Oh, hey. Obvious question. Does it look like anybody's home right now?
There's a light on, yeah.
Ah, shit.
Just one, and it's like the upper floor.
Maybe he's drunk in maple syrup.
Are you wearing the glasses?
Yes.
There's like, it's hard to describe, but there's like this weird black and white, like, like the really old animation style when they'd show like radio waves, and it's like the waves.
Yeah.
It's that coming out of the basement, basically, in black and white.
What?
Yeah.
There's something in the basement.
Well, is the basement part of the house, or is it like one of those things you get from the outside? Or
Is there a cellar door?
No, like there's windows, like small windows, like a kid could squeeze through them.
Oh wow!
Hey, Billy. We should go find out what's in that basement.
Oh, and you called him Billy too.
Oh, he wasn't thinking about it. Oh, and he realizes it at that point. It's, oh, I'm sorry, William.
You need him to be small, and you called him Billy.
If any of the windows, if any of them are locked, or you know what I mean, he just kind of goes, scopes the place out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an investigate or maybe a tinker.
Cool. I like investigate.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Nice.
That'll do nicely.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to ask 2 questions from that list.
Oh shoot.
I'll copy and paste it again. You get to, for your bonus effect, you also get to ask an additional question and get +1 die on your roll when you use the information.
Nice.
The obvious one here is, how can I get into something, i.e. the basement?
There's totally, like, one of the windows around the back is the thing where you have, like, the shitty slide lock, like the little plastic things, and there's one window which isn't fully shut, so the lock can't be engaged.
Okay. And what threats can I perceive here?
I mean, the guy's 2 stories up, but I mean, who the hell knows what Skeletors can do?
And seriously, start calling them Skeletors. All right, so I'll open the window and go into it.
Awesome. Anyone coming with you?
I don't know. I don't know if I can fit.
I'm gonna say Shades can fit, and Jen would have to squeeze.
Yeah, no, Jen isn't going to. She's going to keep watch outside, and if she sees the janitor go downstairs, she's gonna like run up and knock on the door.
Excellent.
She's very nervous about this whole thing, though. She loves secrets, but this is like super stretching it for her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy, you squeeze in the window. It's a little tight. Like there's, I'm assuming you've got like a backpack on with your book in it.
Yep.
And like that catches a little bit, but you can get it free.
All right.
And it's like a mad science lab down here. The windows all have like sort of curtains or like some kind of obfuscation on them. And Shades, when you pop down second, this whole thing, like whatever the lights up like a Christmas tree equivalent of grayscale is, this room does it.
Jeez.
Like there's some shit on these walls. Like if you had a while I would get you to roll like 6 calculation rolls, and it would be like, oh, this is like a 2000s era computer or something, sort of thing. Like there's like a lot
Basically,
of
there's tech up here that I can barely comprehend.
yeah.
Holy shit!
Like you're pretty sure like that's a schematic for a processor in gigahertz, and that's just absurd.
Gigahertz.
Yeah.
We can
What?
barely do megahertz.
Yeah.
And like he's like very quietly like awing over the stuff and cooing over the tech.
Mm-hmm. Off-screen
is there
Jen rolls
any-
her eyes.
Is there any other glasses around?
There don't appear to be other glasses, but there's like this sort of like tall pillar thing. And shades through the glasses, it kind of looks to her at just because like those old school radio waves are just like barraging off of it.
That's the thing.
That thing? Well, I'm gonna try and what is it? It's one of those things, the tech thingy, to try and figure out what it is.
Tinker or calculate.
Comprehend,
Yeah.
I would think.
Or comprehend, yeah. Comprehend is the right piece of information. Calculate is ability to know how technical objects work and how to use them.
Yeah.
And then Tinker is used to break or jury-rig mechanical things. So probably calculate of any of these.
Mm-hmm.
You do that.
Nice. I love how everybody is basically just flipping Shades the bird when it comes to dice.
No, that's the thing. The computer geek never succeeds except when he really has to.
Fair. So you get to ask 2 questions. What is its purpose? How does it work? How can I use it? Who built it? But you probably already have a decent knowledge of that. And is it illegal? Oh, and what problem could it cause?
Oh yeah, okay. So what is its purpose? Yeah, we'll do that.
You're pretty sure this is the thing that lets them like move about in disguise.
Right. How can I break it is not on that list, is it?
Correct.
Well, we're dumb kids. Pretty sure anything we do will break it.
Yeah, because I guess how can I use it? Because that'll give me a starting point for how to break it.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want to know
Or
how can I disable it, sort of thing. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of knobs and switches and like the big fat chunky cables that were like plugged in the ENIAC sort of thing. Like this thing is like old school and future tech computer all merged into one.
Okay, so all right, Billy looks at it.
Also, Jen, you see like movement upstairs and lights going on in what you're guessing is a stairway.
Gotta be like Molly. Gotta be like Molly. Gotta be like Molly. I break it.
How are you breaking it?
I just try and like figure out because you said there's like the big power cables going into it.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like,
and,
are you smashing it with like something handy? Like he's probably got
no.
I
wrenches.
was gonna say, is there a
down
wrench
here.
or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like wrenches and
trying
mallets
with-
and stuff. Or
Like
if you're
a
gonna try to like,
crafty way.
so
Yeah.
that's probably Tinker, maybe.
I think. I mean, that's the
Um,
only thing that makes any sense to me.
It could also be force, maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
force would
force
cover
would be
it.
like
Be
smashing
like
it.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's gonna try and do that thing like, I put a thing across the battery terminal so it shorts itself out and catches on fire or whatever. Pretend to be Walter White, but really small.
Awesome. So yeah,
Yeah.
give me a Tinker.
You said I can see him going
Uh,
downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run
That's
up to
good.
the door
Okay.
and knock.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't actually have any skill on that, but whatever.
I know you just have 2 in tech.
Yeah, everybody just fucking roll 2 dice. I don't give a shit. Dice coming down the road so high it can't be defined by probability. No. Seriously,
so
what's that
throwing
word?
shade.
Shades, this thing is like definitely like arcing and spitting out smoke at this point. Billy's probably he's definitely done something.
Yeah.
And
I think it's time to go.
Billy,
Yeah.
looking around, you actually see like the world as though you're looking through the glasses.
Oh, that's creepy.
Like stuff starts going grayscale. So I mean, like you've definitely fucked up the machine, but maybe not in the right way. So I mean, let's get something from Jen. If she's going to distract this guy, and then
Yeah,
let's
I'm
get something
gonna-
from Shades to see if he can't undo what William did.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the door and I'm
Mhm.
basically gonna like force myself to start crying and freaking out because it's like
God.
I turned around for like 1 second and Billy ran off somewhere and like I really need this job and like my
If you lose Billy, my mom won't love me anymore either.
yeah, this
Wow.
and like I Billy's mom is a family friend and I'm probably gonna start talking about my parents' divorce and it's like
Just prattle him on, just babble him to death.
I
Yeah.
just love the idea of the alien being like lost because a teenage girl comes up and starts pouring her heart out to him.
Yeah, give me a charm.
What do I do?
oh dang, okay.
I kind of really wanted this to be Jesus. I was gonna say I want this to be empathize, but
Yeah.
I mean that's more like manipulating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean he buys it. What else do you want from that list?
Oh god, hold on. Sorry, I'm scrolling up.
Oh, I'll just paste it again.
Okay, cool, thanks.
So they keep believing you. You formed a lasting relationship. They will take risks to try to help you. I don't know if you want another lasting relationship with a creepy alien person.
It's better than he's infatuated.
Oh, gross!
That one's not on the list. You're 14.
Gross!
Why is that even on this week?
Well, what is that in Skeletor years?
Yeah.
Shut up!
So I'm gonna say that it's probably frightened, confused, or impressed, or
Yeah, I mean,
they keep believing you, and like he grabs a mag light and comes sprinting out into like the snowy road, and is
sorry,
like,
how
let's
many
find
do I
him. Pardon?
get? How many do I get again? I'm sorry, 2 plus the
One
extra
thing from that list.
Okay.
You just get one thing from that list. Plus, he already believes you.
He will try to persuade others to believe me.
Yeah. So I think, like,
Starts going door to door.
yeah, basically, he runs straight past like the tracks that those two made getting around back of the house. Doesn't notice them. Has like a mag light that is half club, half flashlight at this point, and is like bashing on the neighbor's door, trying to like rouse someone.
And then I'm probably like looking over to wherever Billy and Shade snuck into. Like, oh my god, please get out while he's.
All right, Shades.
So what am I doing at this point?
William seems to have like, have you taken off the glasses? Because they're
I
probably
kind of-
painful to wear right now. Because it's like,
Yeah, he'll
Double.
pop them off.
and it's like you're still wearing them.
What did you do?
So yeah, it seems like William has broken reality, at least within,
The localized.
locally. Yeah.
I'm sure
guess-
it's fine.
Should I try and tinker to
Like,
or should I just smash this thing? I don't know.
I mean, you've got that lightsaber.
You know what? I'm gonna use my toy lightsaber and just try and smash the thing.
Also, I should mention to Jen, like, he looked like a Skeletor person when he came
Oh.
to the door.
Oh
That probably helped with me crying.
no, because the neighbor's gonna open their door. and they're gonna
Oh.
see a Skeletor.
Oh no.
It's gonna be great. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for smashy smashy. So force with my lightsaber.
Yeah, add 2.
Flick.
Take another 1 because William's already got this party started.
Okay, well but I'm also angry, so I have to take my.
That's true. Yeah, so just don't roll like you.
Shut up.
You know.
Yes.
Oh! See, the nerd does things when things need to be done.
Yeah. What does it look like when you smash the shit out of this thing?
Actually, funny enough, it does kind of look like Luke Skywalker just taking the lightsaber to Darth Vader at the end of Jedi. Just bam, 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 die, monster thing, die.
Yeah, I mean, and like, you're not sure if it's the fact that whatever William did has like melted a bunch of the internal gubbins, but your toy lightsaber gets work done. And like, by the time, like, I imagine that like Billy has to pull you off of this thing a little bit.
Be cool, man. Be cool.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Has reality come back?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, like color has seeped back into the world within here.
Like I very shakily slide the shades back on as
and yeah, like it's black and white. There's still like future tech scrawled all over these walls.
I might actually like try and snag one little thing on my way out.
Yeah, there's probably like a small folder or something.
Yeah, because like I can't.
Or like a blueprint up on a wall.
Nah, small folder. Something I can kind of tuck away and use for my own.
I mean, you could roll up the blueprint and like shove it in your backpack.
Nah, folder.
Okay.
I like a folder better.
Okay.
Can I still see the guy?
Oh yeah, no, he looks like a Skeletor, but he's in color.
Oh.
And like they're like slightly green, and like there's this very obvious trail of like maple syrup down his chin and like into his shirt. And he's got like that disgusting like the hair coming out of the collar of his shirt, which wasn't there like when he looked normal.
Do I have to roll? There's just throwing up.
No, you can totally just spill
No.
your and yeah, like the next door neighbor, like you hear them like finally come to the door, and it's this like 70s old lady and like her husband, and she just screams, and Jeffrey Oldfellow is just like, what is it, like what's wrong, and like his voice sounds all fucked up. Like there's like it's like echoey or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's like, oh god, no, and like just books it like down the street away. And you're pretty sure you hear sirens off in the distance a couple minutes as you cheese it.
Yeah. So he completely runs like away from the street.
Oh yeah, no, he's just gone.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go back to where the boys broke in, and I'm probably like gonna open it and like.
Oh, we're already out in.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm probably.
Did you take the front door?
You might have to.
Well, I mean, we would have tried to go out the window, I would think, because that would be.
Well, do we hear him like running out around and looking around with her?
You would have heard him like leave the house.
Yeah.
Well, if we heard him leave the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, can you guys hear me like at the door crying as I'm trying to get him to like not go downstairs?
Yeah, exactly. No, there's totally that scene where you're like crying and William's like just about to like lay this thing across a terminal.
Yeah. I'm probably still crying as they like come out, and I'm starting to talk about how fucked up his face was.
Mm-hmm.
And just like so like he went to a neighbor's house, and like they could see it too, and like I don't have the glasses on, and like
we broke it. We broke the thing. The I don't know, what is it? Like some sort of like masker or something.
Mm. Do we still have the personnel file things?
Yeah, I mean I copied it in my diary too, so.
Where does the vice principal live?
And I'm probably like flipping through my diary.
Yeah, she's like 5 or 6 blocks over.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get the phone, call the equivalent of 911, and say there's been a break in there.
It's still 911.
Wait, we go back. We go back in this guy's house and call 911 from his house.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
All of you are channeling the spirit of Molly now.
I'm
yeah.
probably still crying as I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Like I sound like a distressed neighbor. Like
Breaking in. She needs your help.
So yeah, you get like a polite OPP desk sergeant sort of thing, because it's not the RCMP in Ontario like it is out in Alberta and BC. So you get an OPP desk sergeant. They're like, we'll send someone over, and yeah, like it's, you know, the next morning's headlines are like school rocked by like unknown, like it's like a National Enquirer headline.
Flesh-eating disease.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
It's just like the Ottawa Times or whatever.
yeah, and it's like syrup guzzling fiends, blah blah blah, and like you know, who knows how high into like Canada's maple syrup cartel they infected.
this is
Critical Canadian
We
industry.
have a strategic maple syrup reserve. Maple syrup sells for $1,200 a barrel. There have been multiple
Sweet
million.
stuff, man.
There have been like tens of millions of dollar thefts from the syrup reserve.
there are
Maple
definitely
syrup counterfeiting is a serious offense.
That too, like it's
Yeah.
Well, it's
OPEC-esque.
Syruping is actually a thing around this area too,
Yeah.
where like, you know, there are places I drive by that have just strings of those trees with the wires connected on, not the
Yep.
wires, but
Like the surgical
tubes.
tubing, basically. Yeah.
That's what we do to trees now.
Mhm.
We Frankenstein them into living dispensers of candy.
I mean, any port in a storm. Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I think the scene we end on is like either the newspaper, or like we could have like, you know, what's the next day like for the three of you? Because I imagine I know what the closing thing is, so I think I'll handle that one. But what's Shade's next day look like?
Shades wakes up to the alarm. He fumbles and then puts on his sunglasses, his shades.
Yeah,
And
he
he
does.
comes down. He comes down and he sees the newspaper and he's kind of surprised, but he gets this big grin that this worked, and like basically it's him going to school and seeing the different things. Maybe some of the billboards are being torn down and put up with like real billboards.
Totally.
Your future is so bright you gotta wear shades.
Oh,
Shit.
Jesus.
Does Jen say that to him?
Yes.
Once he gets to school.
Yeah. I mean, I would make you roll to like not have your heart skip a beat, but I think it happens anyways.
Oh no, it's totally gonna happen.
and it is even period appropriate. Came out in '86.
And no, I was just looking that up.
What's William's next day look like?
I think Williams actually looks almost exactly the same, except he's reading the newspaper this morning. Because this is just another day,
Yep.
and this is just what he does.
And your Eggos. Anything on him at this time?
Oh, no syrup. That's
Ew.
like he may look at the syrup and then just kind of like shudder.
Push it away a little bit.
Yeah.
Say no to maple syrup.
And what's
And
Jen's
thus
next
the
morning
aliens
look like?
were successful.
Yeah, I'm probably planning on going a different way into school versus the entrance where I said hi, good morning to Mrs. Henderson. But I don't know, like I'd probably go find the voice first and I'm like holding the newspaper because this is the school newspaper.
Yep.
Is that right? Cool.
Well, like it was
Can
in like the proper newspaper as well, but I bet the school newspaper
Yeah.
probably has something on it.
Because I'm such like a snoopy person, can I have been on the newspaper?
Obviously.
Okay, good.
I mean, in like 10 years, you're going to be a reporter for the
Yeah.
Globe and Mail or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's.
Maybe.
Well, I don't picture you working for the National Post.
But yeah, no, I'm probably the one that shows the newspaper to them.
Oh yeah, no, it's like, and you're credited in the byline.
Yeah.
Do you say something like above the fold?
No.
Okay.
No.
She got a good one-liner in already.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think the scene we close on is that same like the rosy fingers of dawn come firing into this shitty little trailer out in the woods, and they wake up Molly. She makes scrambled eggs and leaves them by the door to her dad's room. She gets to school, and the janitor wasn't there to break the swings. And so she just gets to like have a good swing for like the 45 minutes before anybody else arrives.
Aww.
And yeah, that's Tales from the Loop.
Oh, that was cool. All right, yeah. So when you started talking about the eggs and stuff like that, I'm like, is Molly's father a Skeletor?
Oh
No.
yeah. Oh my god.
No, I wasn't gonna go after anybody's family.
Nah.
But yeah, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to play. Like this was super short notice, so
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks everybody.
This is
For
really fun.
yeah. No, I had a hell of a lot of fun.
That was ridiculous.
I don't know where the they live thing came from, but I just messaged Zach while we were playing Dresden Files last night. And I was just like, I want to do like Tales from the Loop They Live Canada edition. And he's like, how are you going to introduce the glasses? And like, and how are you going to make that work with like 10 to 15-year-olds? Yeah. Also, Mike, I'm definitely reading chat right now because I'm being naughty. And I kind of want to come back to this universe, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might have to come back at some
Yeah.
So
especially since we left some dangling things. Like, Shades has that thing of alien tech now.
oh yeah. Well, and like your dad works for a tech company. Like
Yeah.
he works for
Oh,
Nortel or maybe IBM or something, and who knows?
I feel like no, it's
Unleash blackberries on everybody.
Yeah.
it's Terminator.
I mean,
Uh,
it's
Canadian
supposed to be a
Terminator.
mystery. Give me your clothes, please. No?
I'm very sorry.
No? Okay. The next scene is him at like Salvation Army, just like walking out with a bunch of like flannel. No, he walks out with jeans, cowboy boots, a black T-shirt, and a denim jacket because he's wearing a Canadian tux. All right. We have been that D&D podcast. I'm gonna trim off the 20 minutes of fucked up audio and throw this on YouTube. But as ever, thanks for tuning in. You can find us on Twitter and a bunch of other places, most notably that dndpodcast.com. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all.
Oh, that was awesome.
Thanks for
Froze.
watching, everybody.